was just one of those fucking things that,
you don't.
you know, they're like, oh. Because they're like, they discovered that the budget here, that's one of the big problems with the organization, is 400 times the cost is what it costs them to shoot a turkey. You know, and it's just like, really, no one gives a shit so much about that. It's just like, put your fucking costs down and then like build this, get as many people in it as possible.
Are you serious about Devin watching?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's already. Yeah, I'm pretty much. They call me the Texas high hooker.
Oh.
So I actually mailed off some stuff here. So the high hookers. Now you're a part of this. So right now, they're probably practicing. They've got the other plate, so I sent them that. So. No.
No, big bitches, maybe.
No.
Yeah. I was just like, wait, what?
No. So yeah, I thought that was just kind of cool. I sent them some things like that. I collected dirt years ago from places that Stevie Ray Vaughan used to live. So I digged some of that shit up and like sent it to him. The guy that runs that page, him and I have similar vibes. That, like, I followed those guys, for like a year, and then like one day they just reposted me and kind of hit that relationship off. And I got to meet Devin in Arlington and his wife and Maud and all those things. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really a tiny community. Like when you go there, like we went there and that was the biggest one that they had. And like
The crowd did not look as big in Chicago.
Yeah, I'd rather just do my thing here in the garage, just do this shit. But when you kind of see the people, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's kind of the way they portray it and they shoot certain things. It's like I got my own way of doing shit. It's like simple as possible, and all the stuff that I post is for me. It's like more mental things, so I don't fucking get like flash hit by these guys. They're gonna show you a lot of cool shit today, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. And I already know you're strong. You're already holding it. So also seeing some videos with me. So you can always tell what the fucking neck is. Right there, that's what.
Oh, really? Man, I haven't even done neck training in. I've been out of it for a while.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I think I showed him videos of your guy with me.
Yeah. Back before I fucked my lumbar up. That's all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get back there.
How old are you now?
29.
Yeah, I was like 26. Like.
Yeah, no, mine started early too. It was like 22. Yeah, around 22. After my powerlifting meet, I had a fucking total my Dodge Neon, and then my lumbar was downhill. Yeah.
That sounds fucking painful.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys cool with the place too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got all kinds of goofy, stupid shit. 30%.
Yeah, these are the same things
Yeah.
as Steve Austin does. And they're white toe box, and they give me a bit of a really cool.
Nice. Boston. I have the old CM Punk, the old Pepsi.
I think he lost it. He was in appearance.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like not a champion series awesome. How's it looking?
It's great.
Awesome. Top roll down. Top roll. It's like a combination of rise, back pressure, pronators. Pronator tears this muscle here. Same way we use like screwdriver.
You want to go on this?
And what do you call that? Ulnar deviation.
No, that's pronation. Ulnar deviation is here. That's when you're in a hook. You continue your one with your lower fingers downwards. Some people will say, I guess just for, I don't know where this hammer is. Pretend this is a hammer. Do this. I brought like the majority of like my handles. I actually brought that one belt that I told you about. I got to try this out black.
I know, that's good. I want to keep doing it.
I can show I never really try to hold it on. I would try to slip and go to straps. That's where I feel strongest.
Ready on.
Yeah, and just
I'm surprised you're not wearing the boots tonight. How you feeling with those shoes, Austin?
It's alright, it's more like shoes.
You know, I'm gonna use the chalk.
You can chalk up if you want. I don't know
Yeah.
what the chalk is. I got this chalk a while back.
I should be okay. I'll test it out.
That's
you can try. It is a little slippery today. Though.
yeah. Because the heat.
Okay, that's no good.
Yeah. So on that, if you're going against my kind of wrist, aim low.
Oh, yeah.
Because your top roll is really good, but I'm gonna flop that
Just one.
every time. Yeah.
That puts it slightly in that strap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which once you're in the strap, you can just start low
Right.
and take it.
Ratchet.
But yeah, when you went low on that and kind of bent my wrist in,
So, yeah. Let me start low.
so I can get it a little bit, but yeah, it's much harder for me to hold it. Okay?
So, say like.
So start off how you hold
Yeah.
that, and then I'm gonna flop.
It's all no firsthand.
So when America was shut, when everything was shut down, we also put it back up.
What you're gonna have to watch out for is when you're here,
It was like,
and you're trying to adjust. You might want to fake whoever's flopping like this into relaxing.
I gotcha.
So if you got me here, what you want to do is readjust here and bring me down. But the second you let go of the pressure, they're going to try to push. So if you want to fake, you might try to fake it. The second they try to push, that gives you a chance to adjust.
Grip is kind of grip's important if you're outside of the straps. You always start outside of the straps.
A little bit lower, but yeah, just like that. Down. Now I don't know tournament wise that they'll allow that kind of grip.
Right.
So you might just have to
I
let
might
it
have to start like where I normally start.
Dude, I don't even know if I can do that on the wires.
And then when you adjust, I don't know.
Oh,
if
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
allow that.
I
So if you
kind of
put it together. I don't know how the rules work. But as far as we go, that's
Okay. That makes sense.
that's what Jeremy used to do to me all the time. His hand was so big that it blocked me anyway.
Right.
And so I had a hard time even getting it.
Yeah, it's the same for the lower part. Yeah, it's a totally different sport. Total, extremely humbling.
Great.
Like someone I can actually pin, but it's obviously it would be easy to say Jeremy's the strongest. He'll be here next week.
Is he?
I believe so. So is Will. And then, but of everyone that I can pin, the hardest match I think I've had is either David on the left, Doran on the right. Man, that last time we pulled, man.
Shit, now that I know Jeremy's gonna be here, I'm going hard as fuck this week.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this is gonna be an introduction for him. We'll get some movement in.
Well, I'm getting ready.
And then, yeah,
Climb that mountain.
everyone tries to like save themselves for Jeremy because everyone wants to
Climb that mountain.
fucking try and pin Jeremy, but he's like, your height?
Yeah, my height maybe is slightly taller.
And then I think he said he's 330.
I think I saw him in the videos.
Yeah.
He's got these bald,
Yeah.
giant. Yeah.
He's
He's the only one of our original group I've never beat.
Yeah. I think your hands are just as big, but his wrist is.
His hands are big.
They're not that much bigger.
His hands are big enough that
I
he
think-
eclipses my wrist.
I think his fingers are more.
I think that's what it is.
But like your guys' hand width, you guys got big ass hands. I hate pulling.
I love pulling him. We stalemate all the time. It's great.
Yeah, because his wrist, like he just, oh boy.
I actually have small hands.
Oh, you do? Here, let me see. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you do.
Michael
You got more meat on me down here?
We were looking for your sister's dog.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of
like,
life
no,
here.
dude, like, you got this idea.
I'm right there with you.
Like,
Yeah.
Austin's
But
got
over
like
time,
small,
like my
Doesn't
got
seem to
nerve
matter
is
so
long.
much.
yeah,
Long
he just,
wrestling.
I don't know.
Like training. I'm a little arm wrestling training at work.
Oh, yeah.
I'll walk around with a band around my neck. I have no customers. I'll like check the floor, like give reps, check in, I'll check the other side, put hands, check the outside.
out, rep it
Yeah,
out.
like, I'm just doing some little training on my shoulder.
You know, honestly, it's sort of about.
Like,
Damn, wait, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, when you cap your thumb, it's just fucking, oh dude, it's like a
Yeah, it's like
pressure.
it's
And like
something
Lucky
going
for
on.
you, I hate doing that.
we're
I
pretty,
absolutely hate that.
pretty chill about it.
You get used to it, but it's like, man, you're
Yeah.
either
Like, you check on it, you check on it.
I really
I'll
feel
tell
like
you
I'm
about
like
it.
a nut
Yeah.
on my arm.
Check it, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah,
You
it's
get out
You want to
there.
work on it?
Yeah, I do afterwards.
Just
Just
kind of,
I'm in East Village. I'm in the good supply.
Oh.
Rich people
There you go.
area.
Oh yeah, Highland Village.
Highland
Yeah, this
Village.
was like poor. Highland Village is like pretty
And then Lantana, I got Lantana. I have people coming from Wolf Lake, South Lake, stuff like that. Got those guys coming up. My store. Like, hey, you got these shits? Yeah, I only what you guys looking for. Some of them like, some of it's just for shits getting to the gym. I'm like, okay, well, now these, which these work out pretty well for me. White robots, surprisingly. Well, if you want to get into the kind of starting, I would advise Converse and Chuck Taylor.
right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Hey.
Old powerlifting shots. Yeah. Except I can't. I got these years ago actually. I don't wear them. The toe box. I just can't do the narrow toe box anymore. I have them today because I just happen to bring them.
Right.
But yeah.
man,
Yeah,
after that one
I definitely
practice,
said
you
that
were
for
just
time,
like, let's switch up arm, but you
Well,
did a couple
I would
right,
say for sure,
left. Because I remember
Not a
when
lot of
we first
people
started,
have,
Yeah, so you couldn't anymore.
yeah, it's like, we're going
It's
right
the
so we can't,
foot
we're going
conditions,
left so we can't. It's like, all right,
You burned out so much faster, and I know like the rest of that week,
other foot.
mine was.
Yeah.
I get people
Basically genetic like flat foot miss.
Yeah, or like it happens like over time.
Yeah. Well, one of them's like a weakness of the muscles, but one of them's an actual bone.
Yeah, it's about the
Yeah. I actually have it's like a sub-talar. Like this is your tail's bone. It's like a sub-talar.
Yeah, it's actually an
bone
arch.
Yeah, yeah. Like my arch is fucked and I kept thinking if I worked it, it would get better.
No.
And I was like, no, the bone is just fucked. That's not gonna
The
happen.
only way
Have
is
a warm
like,
up?
yeah, I can go.
Yeah.
The only way is like either you buy like shoes like Brooks, Hoka's, something that doesn't have a flat arch on it. So
Should I try to get this close to me or
So-
does it matter? Where do I feel the
I
best
would say
leverage?
definitely get
We guys should just warm
one
it
of
up.
these here as short as possible.
If I come up here, it's length.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna
Okay,
remember.
so
Okay.
you're just warming up now, but when you go, what you want to focus on is keeping this shape. You don't want to go too far out. You don't want to be too far in. When you get too far out, that's how you break it.
Yeah, I just always like watch my hand the whole time, and I try not to let it get up. So if you're watching it, you're going to be shifting towards it. You're trying to keep your fist inside your shoulder. It's like when people do this and they look away, it starts to rotate. So if you're watching your hand, even if you're losing, I'm trying to stay. I'm just watching it at all
Wherever
times.
your hand goes, you're rolling with it. When you get outside your body,
Unless you want to bust out a King's move, just stick it.
like this guy.
Like who's that guy? Michael
Todd.
Michael Todd.
Yeah.
You know, I have
fuck that
no
guy.
issues with the King's move. It's just that below the table, when you're big, like, amateurs, you can't King's move at all. And pros, if you do like, if your humerus is in the decline, like your shoulders like starting to dip below your elbow, they'll fall out.
When I watched that match he sent me, he was literally like,
Yeah, that
he
was-
like
that
down,
was-
he was down here.
I know.
And I'm like, this just looks kind of like there's somebody on the outside.
Now
This just
Devin,
kind of
Devin
lame.
would do it too, but now, yeah. So if the humerus is below, if it starts to decline, then they'll call it. But that was 2018, 2019, and they didn't put in that rule until like I think it was shortly during COVID or after COVID. Yeah, the whole world. We were here in this garage working on this thing.
Should I apply back pressure to you?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just side pressures.
Yeah, you just go on side side.
Extra motivation. It's like I'm generally doing that.
And the day after practice, you'll want to do blood flow, which is basically just like with the baby weights, reps, curls, maybe a tricep extension, and wrist flexion, which we call cupping. Because like this, go ahead and rip up real quick. So see how his hand is shaped? This is like a wrist curl. If I'm wrapped around, this is what they call coverage. That's what
Max is on his way.
more like this. That's all. So you can do wrist curls, but a lot of usually you tuck your thumb. That's just more. I guess it's more. Applicable. I guess it's like specific training. The arm wrestling is so specific training. The range of motion is small, so it's like back pressure lift, like overload. I got my pulley, but it's like a back pressure lift. It's like back pressure is basically like a hammer drill, but it's all mainly the brachialis, subbrachioradialis. So you're doing a back pressure lift. You clutch loose, just a bit off the big sack. Or something you can do more full range motion. I'll just
Alright, Austin. Can you? Ready? Alright, alright. July 6th. Hold on. Take yours out. I'm gonna resist it would not go absolutely. To the point, I do want to test some.
I don't want to
like
do this
that.
Stay hard 64. Seattle's please sponsor.
Can I have my
Stay forward, stay hard.
Oh man.
Stay hard.
Dude, if we do this, if this is stay our way, then actually we'll pull in stay our way. One hell of a, we can work fireworks into that. Honestly, I'll just say, I got that video that Dr. Campbell over says
Stay hard as a man.
hopefully to pick up the audio is like swerving.
Sometimes I'll leave my arm on the table, kind of like in a defensive position. So I'll take two fingers, I'll pull forward in. Two, you can start with both feet, or you can also just start with one foot. So you can put the foot up on the peg, and you maintain contact with this at all times. So you can be here, you can just top like Austin showed you, you can whatever.
As long as you're touching it.
Yep, as long as you touch here.
What if you take your hand off this?
Yeah, don't call them foul. Sometimes,
Gotcha.
sometimes someone will be like driving like crazy, like the wrist will go like foot. Sometimes it might slip off. They may or may not call it, but
Gotcha.
so I just take.
Oh, weird, man.
Was
Is there still milk in your trunk?
Are you kind of?
Yeah, bro, I went to Whataburger last time. You know, like I don't eat out anymore. Well, I started eating our bread. The bread was moldy,
Oh,
right?
That's how I like
Yeah. It was just one of those things since we had Riley's birthday party, so I threw off the timing of everything. So I went to Whataburger last night, and I forgot to ask. I got a patty melt. And he told me you don't want to have a messed up one. You need to ask for that sauce. I forgot to ask for that sauce. There was like one or two sauce. Like I ate the whole thing, thinking I'll eventually get to some.
Yeah, they're so skimpy with it.
They forgot my ketchup, and the fries were soggy. I was thinking about you at like 2 in the morning, dude. That was.
You know, I tried that was really good. I went to Sonic the other day,
Yeah.
and I got their crispy chicken sandwich,
Yeah, that's better.
and then mozzarella sticks, and marinara sauce, and I put the sticks on the sandwich and smothered it with sauce. It's basically a chicken parmesan sandwich.
I was taking it.
so you guys are in the book.
No.
Top roll.
Yeah, range of motion than I was expecting.
Some tables.
Unless you pull up Wyatt, and this is what Wyatt ends up doing.
Oh man.
Now, just don't give him any resistance, and also just pull him down gently. Don't really resist him. Wyatt will take you all the way there. When I first started arm wrestling, that's all I knew. And I walked into a club that I thought it was just an average club. I found out the one I went to my first practice was like the greatest gap I went over there. That's when I was. Oh, I came in cycling here.
Oh shit.
You know, I walked in and they're like. One guy was like, "Oh, I invited him," and they all like, it was Taylor, and everyone looks at Taylor, they're like, "Jesus,
He
you're
lives,
weird, dude." I'm like,
he lives in Florida.
"Yeah, he does."
You live in Red Rock City?
Find out, man. You end up taking with this dude Taylor Robinson is the baddest fucking.
Yeah. He was invited for a very first practice.
He's a guy that's like, I don't know, he's got to be like 6'3", 6'4", and the way he jams his leg up in there, it looks like he can spark you. Like all of a sudden, like this whole section of his body disappears and it cranks down and like, he's winding up to just basically go over the top. It's like nasty.
Celebrities.
Yeah.
Celebrities.
And here, being light on this elbow, don't be afraid to lift that and get a foul. I'd rather you do that now and understand how to actually control the force up here than trying to control it in your wrist with parents. You know if they pull you from up here and it really rips your elbow down, out, then there are more technical things that you can work on as far as speed. He's an athlete of speed. He can come on the side, up top, inside. Ask motherfucker. Basically, he's gonna rape you.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
But after that, you know how to put up a better defense for next time. So, like,
Not me.
how do you
I'm
think
always
600 is found? They'll be raping the arms. You know, it's how most things are settled. Especially with all the ugly native bitches. They didn't want that. They're like, nah, fuck this. We'll be bulls here with.
just remember to wash your hands on the stage with it.
Are you reaching out for his name?
I'll follow Buffalo Soldiers for him.
Yeah. We gotta fucking use that. We gotta use that. Oh, no.
Hell.
So if your elbow slides along.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they'll kind of give you some leeway. It just depends.
Yes, like if your elbow's just touching it at all.
I'm gonna try this.
Does you actually work?
I don't know how close or far I should.
Oh,
Like, are you really like riding the stable here?
Yeah, I mean, my hip is all up in it. So when you go to start a match, they're gonna, you can try to get your own grip
Hey,
before
hey,
they start.
Michael.
you.
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
All right.
So we're pretty much the same height. No, you can get it. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It's strong as fucking shit. So, depending on like how you pull, I try to look at this as not for look at it as that guy's cool as shit. He's got swing mustache in his garage.
That's sweet.
And when he fired up, I fucking took off like a retarded child. You know. The whole thing floating up and over the top. So with him, you probably don't want to get caught inside. If you get caught inside like this, it'll be away from your arm.
That's how I was. And then
You want to come in and leave in that and hold you down. You gotta like press through your wrist. When this portion you like stop. And then you can transition into his spectacular move that all these guys know how to do really well. Flop press.
Okay.
So for a top roll, it's like just on straight games. Trying to come over the top. Really think about kicking that wrist up. Don't think about kicking that wrist up and you only come here to take the wrist and then he'll just leave you. This will just lock your arm up and your own experience, he'll lead you dry. You'll come to all practice generate hurt. Oh, that's a break arm. Unless we've gotten here, me and Austin end up playing this game, we have strong fingers. That's a little bit different once you have experience, right? Once you come inside, that now get on the table with understanding your 4th floor, and he's supposed to be low key.
Right. Alright.
I'll let him actually take it. Give him some resistance, Austin. This will be good for Austin. Austin's probably not used to getting pulled like that. And for the rest of the practice, he's going to be used to Perfect shirt. Perfect shirt.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
Daddy to be. How's Mama feeling?
So if you're gripping my thumb, how am I gonna flip to that?
Don't worry about that. It'll just come to you guys.
We got something over there for
It's
you.
kind of lateral wrist. Oh, I see. You let me have that one, but I see how it's supposed to work.
Back. There you go.
Okay.
You
So,
know,
yeah, that's kind of weird. If you're not used to treading that, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, motion. Grab this. Put your arm just like that. Press that against there. Now, get the feeling out. Figure out how your knuckles. That's going to be one of the most important things to how your hand lines up. Finger pressure is one thing. If you rely too much on your fingers, then they're going to pull you in weird ways, and it's going to mess you up.
Right, so you really want to squeeze in.
You want to slow these in, and then the whole idea is being able to slip. You can grip their hand, but if you slip and you go to
Like
strap,
when I help Luke
then
here,
you end up basically pulling this like actual. Fingers play some for containment.
Yeah, I was probably like
Have a strap,
275, 280.
load up your fingers and learn this stuff. So starting off, I would encourage you to learn to slip and work at the strap.
Okay.
This is
I'm
backwards.
trying
how
to
I-
get counts at least.
On the other side.
Just
You get to learn that feeling of that kind of containment. The reason I ever put that
Stay.
there is I want some intention how I can stay here, be safe. Even if your wrist gets taped,
protein shakes.
I still want that.
Like
Right.
I'm
So
taught
that
of
always gives you
berries.
the ability
I'll have some rice here and there that always have protein shakes.
You get your
It's lower
hand
carb. It's not ketosis, but it works. It feels good.
So they'll actually start us with our wrist straight.
I usually I'll fast until
I can start that.
No, I want you to get used
I
to
usually won't have
Okay.
the whole element.
maybe a protein shake or something with kiwi.
I never let you get to that spot where you're not gonna have any fundamental or no confidence. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna let you take it
sometimes
any way
it's
you
like
want.
sometimes it's like two, just keep going work. When to stop,
I want you to
yeah, finally do
get
it.
here.
So
Like
then
dumping a gallon of rice over that
pre
street.
workout I usually have roll-ups of elderberries, there's a honey on it.
Shit.
Uh,
That felt pretty
lower
good.
carb, but I guess I didn't use
Yeah.
anything.
That's all you
Of course, if it's gonna be the day before like
That's
heavy
almost-
practice, I'll like turn it or do like work.
It's not elbow wrestling or something.
like
Okay.
that. See, yeah, it's more hard.
A little bit of
I was at,
Just a little bit of insight.
Yeah.
some training for that. Yeah, then 28 weeks later.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to stay. You can put your foot on the other side.
Okay.
I want you to get nasty with this like a damn monkey. Alright? Now, Austin, load up, make him work.
It's all right.
I want you to get used to swinging. He's not going to hurt you. He's not going to pull against you. This is going to feel like you're a kid. Monkey bars. You know what? You're at a water fucking park and you kind of fucked up and you reach for something and you end up doing loopy-loop. Every now and then you pop
But it
yourself.
never makes it into Europe.
On the wild side arm wrestling,
I saw
you get
20 years later.
So don't be afraid to be able to move. Load up from this portion of your ribs. Learn how to keep it tight from here to there, and then if your legs can't move all that much, once you get them all, so that's really really good. When you're coming in for a good top roll, you need to be able to have good hands and feet too. So just work your legs. You've already got that now. I can tell you. You're already strong. Your connection's already there.
Yeah.
It's much better than mine. So, and if you get it.
As a right-handed, how do you put your legs on?
I put it just like that because remember, a gallon of milk, the whole directive is to the pad.
Yeah.
You're not trying to just go here. I'm back and it's back here. Ideally, in front of your elbow will end up right there coming down, actually down.
I started over an hour before. It was like spring 22
Yeah, that.
year. And my aunt
And then once you get them there,
my class rate
punch
$300.
up I'll go and do a top load. Your body. See how he can do that?
Oh yeah.
So now you're working on mechanical leverages of the pulpit. So now Austin, keep that there. Now, don't be afraid to get opened up. See what that feels like. See if you can crank your wrist. Go like this. Stretch out though. Stretch
I'll
your
just
arm out.
pizza if you want it.
Okay.
And I got
So-
Sour Patch Kids.
Once you get used to doing that, because you'll get to a point that you start to take your wrist and you know how to keep rotating with that.
Yeah,
So-
I think I'm kind of getting locked where I feel like I need to
Right.
keep this the same angle. It's my issue.
But it's going to be, when the strap, the trick for that is once you cinch down, you got strong fingers, you got to learn how to loosen them. And that'll give you mobility in the wrist, and when you do, you got to punch at the same time, at least how your eyeball here. It helps most people, and when you do that, it gives you that ability.
I don't know there because I almost hit it. So that's why.
That's good. This is ready. Now you can work a little bit more. I want to see you working. No, we're still kind of getting him into that measure. Oh. Dude, Mike, that Martin, big guy, probably met before, the beard guy, the ref. Yeah. So he's actually got our arm wrestling big group practice right now. So he's got one of my tables and my gas barrel fan. That's why I got that little AC unit hooked up and a little Deacon fan.
That LHS practice next week.
Yeah, next week.
I'm gonna invite Joseph.
No, here.
Okay.
It's I sent it to the LHS Facebook group. So James Hefner's coming out. Dude, yeah.
If we'd have thought about it, we probably could have contacted the school and see if they'd let us use the gym.
Do you have contacts? Does Lonnie know anybody? I'm sure we could, but it is a
that little
decal.
that little flip you were saying over here.
Jeremy will be in town.
Quick money, right?
If they're not doing anything else.
Yes, I did. I pretty much when I was going for it.
Yeah, actually, I have some people I can talk to.
Yeah. Well, let me know.
That Tony
If
knows.
anything, if like we have any sort of turnout, it might be good to do one again. I think Andrew Uman wants to come out. Joff is going to come out. Josh Opley.
Will Jody.
Jody's flying in. Jeremy's coming.
Okay, so it's gonna be a bigger.
Oh, it's gonna be big.
I told
We're
Dorian
doing that
about it.
tournament. We did like after my first tournament, my second tournament. We had a little Tree of Might tournament, like the Dragon Ball Z movie here, and it was Will, Brandon, Pope, Austin, myself, and Will. And then
Watch your hand.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Hey, I'll probably invite.
yeah, anytime. I'd love to have him out. I was hoping to see him.
Yeah, you always want to look for the advantage. The longer you hold that, the faster you're going to learn.
I got some action things.
So if you get them in
There,
that
so
second,
I know which one are action things. Actually,
roll
which
it,
one
hook it, whatever you want. I got it out of it.
Okay.
That string right there, where you hold it, is just good for all this stuff like that.
No, I got one.
You have to flop those press.
They got popped, but
Yeah, you don't. I do it.
Brandon's got one that's nice.
Because I want to make him earn that pin. But when you're going, you don't want to hold
It'll
that.
fuck you up. So I got one that's a lot less. Yeah, it's big, but it's strongest. You know what I mean? You're like,
Yeah.
I got
You want to see?
I got a indica, I got
Yeah.
indica, nicotine. We pretty much have everything here. We got pizza, obviously. What do you want? Anything? All right. All right. So you don't want sativa, then you don't want sweet. Oh, Brandon, he's got to try the Dorian.
Okay.
This one. Yes.
All right, you guys.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
I'm just trying to ease it.
So, come here. No, the other side. So,
Whenever you slip, we're here. No, slip out and go to strap.
so strap.
Yeah, we'll probably need that other table. Yeah, Marcus is going to be hurting next week.
Here, you want to put us
Really good.
I know, man.
So,
Look at this. That's a perfect shirt.
yeah, first.
I went in to go get it. I wish I went in 5 minutes earlier. By the time I went in, I heard
it.
it.
Too low, you can't have it too high. I'll put it there, and then I'll take this.
literally came here just to get this.
I got sidetracked. The kids were like,
I like mine a little bit higher.
He likes this higher. Now, back in the day, back in the
Training
days, see this right here?
oh
See
man,
this?
just what? I'm about to actually
Now-
like
nowadays,
start training,
go
and starting to
through
get
that.
actually serious.
If you go under, whoever has the
Fuck.
buckle,
I'm sitting there. I don't have all the gear, so I got one of my army bags. I just dump weights in it, and I just wrap it around just the bag.
Max
Right
has
there.
been training, guys.
No, I haven't. I'm doing just. I got a 25-pound dumbbell in there, and I'm doing 30 reps. And then I put the other way on that way.
Oh,
and then,
God.
And then the freaking.
Dude, you
I thought y'all been doing it. I'm like, I gotta catch up.
Hey, that's gonna be perfect, dude. Hey, I'm saying it right now. Max and Will are having a super match. He's feeling pretty good. So I'm gonna put you on him.
Twice a week, man. Hit me up.
down to it, down this angle, instead of up
And
here.
dude, it takes like at least 4 days to at least recover at minimum.
I mean, yeah. After we do practice, like the whole next week of like work for us, it's like because all we do is this stuff, you know. We're like,
So when they start out,
by the end of the day, I'm like,
down to,
You guys just gotta rub that sucker out.
yeah. Well, it gets so tight, you know. My fingers end up. I look like a bitch. Hey, how you doing?
You don't want to do it like Devin Merritt, like this.
No.
if I wanted them to do
You
this,
can't even do this.
No.
Did you get to see their match, the recent match? Yeah.
Oh, the wrestling match?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, they blew it.
You know, I met him, right?
Devin?
Yeah.
closer.
Hey, I didn't know you met him, but that dude looks pretty
Oh, I
small.
met him and Brian Shaw.
Not,
Did you get to pull him?
No. No, I got to actually, I got to grip up with all those guys, though. I got to grip up with the entire card. I made friends with this dude out of Singapore, Valen Lowe. Like a dude, he's insane. I've tagged him in some of my stuff. He's yeah, he pulled the #1 guy. That's pretty much. I think the lowest weight in the pro league is like the 165. So Hunter, his name's Hunter. He was there. So he's the #1 guy in the U.S. And I got to group up with him too. And I found out they want to fucking all lie about their height, dude. Like the shorter guys like us. I'm like, supposed to be 5'9". And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you shorter than me?
But he's strong though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think he's like a contractor. You know, like Max, he kind of looks like Brandon and Hope and a lot of Austin.
Dude,
Like
you're holding drills all day and doing this. You're
doing
doing
it.
get your grip up.
I'm interested to see how strong he's acting. You know what I mean? I haven't seen him in a while. I know he's always been strong.
He's like 6'2". He's still
Good deal.
size. He's got a little bigger.
Daniel Schuster was gonna come if he wasn't out of town.
It is.
That would have been fun to see that.
He's Ackerman too.
Yeah, man.
Boy, I was
I
just
think
like,
always get fights.
Wyatt did that.
Always.
He was a
He's on like
rowdy fucker. Rowdy
pro all
fucker.
the ice with him or something.
Annoying.
Yeah, he showed me. He's like, man, he opened his hands up and she's
That was his thing, man. He really liked to.
He pushed some buttons hard. Even when we're playing flag football out at the stadium,
He's dirty.
he's sitting there yelling at my girlfriend, talking mad stuff, yelling at her. And I'm like, you better stop, better stop. And he kept going, so I speared him to the ground and started beating him up like this. And I stood up and started kicking him. And Tony Ramirez and somebody else got in there and started kicking the crap out of him.
He's my wrist.
Yeah.
So if you come over here and you notice Pope's hand, his knuckles are still in line, so he still has a chance because of that connection with the strap. Brandon's knuckles are square and he's riding it. You see how Brandon's pitched underneath the table.
And I've got my arm off.
He's not afraid to use leg drive.
That rubber wrist.
Oh boy.
He'll bleed you. It's like so difficult.
Like being here, having your arm on the table, being able to kind of go further. That's what I was able to do this.
Because if you're down here, it's stuck.
When did you figure out
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt.
it was
Yeah.
like the day of.
And also too, I don't.
No, man, it was just one of those.
You're doing your right hand.
Get ready.
Generally, you want to have your right foot forward.
You just kind of start talking about names and just hold it, and one day you just find it, man. A lot of people were like concrete about it, and I found out like nothing in that first second, man. And some people don't even have a name until they've had them in their arms for like a day. That happens all the time.
Also,
You
too,
know,
if you have your
just
left
one of those
your
things.
right hand, you got your left foot forward.
I
Fighting
like
against
Nick
your body
Cable.
when you're going to the side.
Yeah, I know
Man,
that.
okay, he likes Emery.
And then
sounds like you got a first and a middle name right there and all
Well,
those.
the middle name's gonna be Diane.
Okay, okay,
Last
Diane.
name's gonna be
One
Mary.
here, and when he gets here, he'll do that.
So I'm pushing Hazel the whole time.
You can also
You see a Hazel? I've never met a Hazel. So
but after that,
There's only one that I know of.
Yeah.
opponent can
One.
say,
one Hazel. Okay.
There's one in Riley's gymnastics class. And
You get one.
she is the cutest little
David,
thing.
Oh, okay. I think
No, there are some kids. So there's a girl in there that looks like.
Oh
I
shit.
didn't know. I actually see obesity in this child. You look at him and go, Willy Wonka.
Alright, who's next?
Willy Wonka.
But
With the blueberry.
Yeah.
you always beat my ass on the left arm.
David is nicotine.
Kills my parent, not physical.
For me, it kind of helps with my nerve-related issues. It restrikes a bullet for me. Yeah, like, it helps quite a bit. Like, in the mornings, like, I can't feel shit. And I don't make it seem like, oh, I can feel most of my voice. Strap or no strap? You know strap?
Michael.
First time going?
Yeah,
You warmed up?
This guy was sending me lots of arm wrestling videos. The next thing I know, my YouTube is loaded up with it.
Yeah, and now it's more work now.
Right, yeah.
These guys are doing all the left hand.
Oh, yeah. That's fucking
I can't cover my left hand, it's too awkward.
Oh, is that the, oh, you're part of the brotherhood?
Yeah. So everyone's looks a little bit different. But
I haven't gotten
Yeah, I need to get mine.
David got theirs at the same time. They're in Columbus. He got his first. Max wanted a similar but with its own flair. And then they went to the beach the very next day.
I'm thinking
It
about
took
Oh,
what,
shit.
15, 20 minutes.
You're like,
right here.
They didn't even let off.
But that moves a lot. So I feel like
This
it's
was my
gonna-
first tattoo. Like the swirls on the beat, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, holy shit.
Where'd he go? Now you can either press or transition to a low hand really fast.
fucking bled my arm.
Woo! Oh God.
Here for it. Trying against the rubber wrist.
That wrist is a bitch, though.
It
Because it's never weak. It's never weak. It feels just as strong.
Oh, sorry.
Supposed to have the left and the left.
I haven't warmed up to that.
Oh,
You try not to do the same arm too many times in a row or rest a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, that practice stole all of our shit. Marcus is structured, so they're doing more and more of that. John loved it, man.
yeah, so during our first like 6, 7 practices, we would go all the right so we were
I got-
on
I don't know if I can-
all the left.
We're
then
gonna
we would go
slip.
back.
Yeah,
So
we're
now
probably
we
gonna
just
slip.
you on
It'll be
one
fun
arm,
to slip,
you on
though.
the
Oh,
other.
yeah. I have to. I only got an hour and a half of sleep. I didn't sleep at all. I took a nap the day. Oh, God, that's what it was. Or woke me up some
They learn to be like
time to go to church.
elbow.
So I like to walk out, start the truck.
Yeah, that's kind of my issue. I feel like I'm really digging into one spot. Yeah.
So you get more comfortable on the
Because, you know, it happens very much because, you know, people weren't doing, they were just doing like station after.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's
Actually, my whole arms didn't get broken.
Yeah, I know. Arms, I'm like
I got
legitimately
sour patch
getting,
kids and I got gummy bears.
getting like real off the wall.
That actually helps you stabilize.
So we can run with that game and then break more content. I use like
I'm gonna give you
the Instagram
a
stuff
little bit of
and
resistance and
change
flash.
and arcades.
Right, so go, you
Get more of it.
So once we actually have something that can sell, like if we actually
go.
offer online coaching, if you get really consistent about your training,
Go.
specialized for 6 months, you just start typing everything out. Just like, launch that. Be like, hey,
I'm
you
gonna
guys can
try and hold it.
training on here.
Take it out.
shit like that, that's untapped. I've been checking out all the big pages, and they're just now starting to offer training, but it's like $100 a month.
Flip.
We'll go to the shaft if you want.
No, no.
And do we have the chalk?
Yeah, it's right here.
Man, working out hard ass.
We're all on the same side here, and any person comes for our training.
Yeah.
I'll just
Slow them down.
I got this in the morning.
My left arm is gone.
Watch your head, Mike. Try to get your shoulder working. Try to get your shoulder as you can move forward. You can get all of them. As long as your shoulder's going to cross the midline, push the peg, you can have your shoulder behind your arm, that'll just make it stronger.
Yeah.
You keep it, keep it hand inside the shoulder. Watch your head.
And don't look away.
All right. Now, while you're there, try to get just let go. Get your leg, tuck your leg in. Just left leg. Turn it back like this, like you're doing.
Putting up on the screen.
This? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Put your leg up first.
Before you do that.
Okay. Find the strongest point, whether it's in here. What do you drive off of near the bottom of the squat? That's what I want you to think of. Now, while you're doing that, I want you to come, get behind your shoulder, and I want you to open, and I want you to press. I want you to drive through that press. Use the wall.
I was coming.
That's perfect. I want you to learn to press. If you can get that leg up, you're so damn strong, I think you can press right through most people's stuff. Don't press their wrist down, press their fingers.
Yeah.
Open your hand up, allow, there you go. Keep that pressure on there. Keep climbing those hands.
Keep walking on it.
There you go.
There you go. Keep it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking problem.
Nice.
If you get on this strap and someone takes your wrist and they bring you back, they're still fucked because you have so much torque. So don't panic if your hand gets gone. Relax your fingers, like I said. Take all that pressure, jam it right here. Like you have to, but you don't have a fucking other option. You have to press through.
Oh, is that Charles battery?
Yeah, it's badass, dude.
Huh?
Is that battery?
Yeah, big old battery in the back here.
And on go. Right.
Just
Ready,
helping him out.
go.
It works, man.
Watch your fingers. What's up?
Look at your hand.
Not there.
Even when you get sideways like that,
Yep. You're gonna watch it.
There you
watch
go.
your shoulder.
There you go.
Breathe.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
perfect. So that's another technique. Because eventually your wrist will get taken, but you need to have that baseline too. And it's the same principle, whether you're here or you're here.
And for now, don't focus on cupping. Just try to keep your wrist straight and press.
Okay.
And then we'll do one more, and we'll let that arm rest.
Alright.
Ready, go. Stick with it. Nice. So does that foot help when you do that?
It's hard to say.
It feels like you get a little more on it.
Yeah.
It's an option.
Here. Let's go left-handed. I'll put my leg up. Now watch how fast I can come over the top. He knows. If I'm tired.
Go.
Oh shit.
Left foot.
Now watch my right foot. It's different than yours. I don't give myself any other option. And you'll notice by the placement of my feet, I'll have you get up on the tips of your toes and hold yourself on the band. That's what I do for that practice. I hold my whole body there. So coming up, and I decide to commit. Everything's coming down. I roll to my toes. So like
You have nowhere to go but
now
down.
I have nowhere to go but down. And that's what's required. I weigh it like less than 150 I'm a light
When
one.
you weigh less than whoever you're going against, you have to find
You
whatever.
have great
little
power.
advantage you can.
This is your first time, but I'm throwing a lot at you, so I want you to try everything. Right off the bat. Then you'll get a sense of all these different pressures and you'll understand
for your
certain
legs.
things like, I need to climb, because even in a match, if I'm down here, I'll move my leg around. And then what I often do is I'll do a hand flip, and what I do here is I grip here for the initial. Once I get some momentum going this way, taking my hand off, I know I have to go balls to the wall. Because if he pulls me, then it's a foul, or he pins me, or he breaks my arm. So then when I come down, I flip and I grip, I pull. That's why on film you see my hand flip so fast.
Also, why you see the table do that.
Yeah.
And so I'll be down here, and if he has me there, I can come out. Just like that. So it's a lot of hands and shit. I missed my whole arrow with doing this was Mac here. He held it down. He told me everything. It took me years. You know, Max was the damn Max.
Dude, the way he just laughs is like,
You know,
yeah, he's just like,
The Dundada doesn't have to speak, man. It speaks for itself. The lore. That's what we're after. It's getting way more difficult trying to topple you, even after.
Oh, Matt, here's just in the right moment. I get a little bit of that, just a little. Okay.
Just wait until I
You
start
know what I'm
exclusively jerking off with it. And it's fucking over.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
The redneck setup's back.
Yeah. What is that?
It's a little Cobra road radio CB.
Oh.
After I got caught in like an extra 2.5 hours of traffic, with all the truckers making all the right moves, it's like, I miss my CB, so I got one. I don't have my PA system yet, though. That was fun. I used to fuck the cops all the time. Put it right on the air intake. When the fans would kick on, it would like have like this chopper sound. I'd be in traffic and just put shit on my phone. I almost fucked up at Flower Mound during an accident. I was thinking I was gonna help, and I was still have to do it. And the car creeps up next to me. I'm like. And then I got motorcycles, and I just ran from the cops all the time. Met a few of those officers, like in person, and I just asked them, I'm like, "You guys ever like pursue anyone?" They're like, every now and then." You have a description on that bike? It's like, we never actually see it, but
Yeah, I only did that once in my Cobalt, little 2-liter with a turbo. He came up behind
You have
me.
one of those SS's?
Yeah, I did have one. It's in a junkyard right now.
Is that the one that like fucked your back up?
No, that was actually a Neon.
Oh, the
that was
Neon.
like the
Why is that one
older
in the
cousin,
junkyard?
older brother. That one was totaled. Yeah, that one was fucked. That's what led to my lumbar issues.
Yeah,
So,
you're very strong. You're very. You'd be great at this. If you took a life
dude, I haven't even been.
Just imagine.
I haven't been training consistently in months.
No, you got a damn good frame for it, especially when you figure out what to do with your feet, which that's like never really.
Yeah, you
shown.
got the
That's actually
strength for it.
perfect. Yeah, the cup on you.
Yeah, I was hoping I would because I've always been a better puller. Even in powerlifting, I was a squat and deadlift guy.
Yeah.
Mainly deadlift was my best lift, and I was never a presser. Yeah, never much of a presser. But I was hoping like this is more pulling, you know.
Yeah.
So
I was a much better squatter than anything else.
What was your best lift?
My best lift on squat
Yeah,
at what weight? Like
your best weight to
the most impressive one was
Best ratio.
probably in Corpus when I decided to go in for 500 raw for reps. At
What weight?
100 I think I was 155 pounds.
Oh, fuck.
Brandon spotted me that day. I got accused of fake weights.
Shit.
Uh,
Yeah, you definitely are a squatter.
405 bench. I benched heavier when I was. At one time when I was over 200 pounds, but then I killed myself because I'm just genetically not them. I like literally ate constantly.
Yeah, I could never put that
Did
weight
they
on.
write
Most
on
of my
milk?
weight is now. That's probably due to age more than anything.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah, back when I was powerlifting, I was like 128 at my current
No
height,
shit,
which
yeah.
very underweight. My best lift was probably,
Come on.
I did 385 for 6 reps on deadlift at 128.
Jeez.
Just that was like triple body weight. It wasn't too bad at that time for my age. They're
How
definitely
did you-
stronger.
Your back.
Well, I have
Like you're
fucking,
trying
I
to-
have fucking lumbar damage now.
I'm thinking like the volume of training that goes into do that.
Yeah, I was doing
Come look
like
at this
starting
real quick.
strength, and I was just PRing on squat and deadlift like every workout, and I just kept fucking doing it, you know?
It sounds like me when I hit that 500-pound squat.
Yeah, yeah.
They want to show you something.
Oh,
Yeah. I was slipping, trying to get out, trying to press. I can't hold.
There was no way he was going to pin him.
I was in the keeper. Well, he was so fucking snappy off the start. As soon as he said go, I
Was
was
this
already
a draw?
here.
Well, my hand was already here.
It was like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
God,
wrist
this is like
his wrist
Michael
was on
Todd.
the-
Then. Oh.
His wrist was on the damn.
There's no way you're going to pin him.
Dude, he was as soon as you said who said go. I snapped. As soon as you said go, dude, I was already like.
Thank God we got that on camera.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Luckily, I was in the way.
Uh,
I was standing right here.
All right,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna leave it
decide
to your
this time.
jurisdiction then.
who's gonna warm up next?
Who wants to warm up now?
I'm just doing right hand.
Doing right. I haven't pulled right yet.
I did earlier with Kobe. Holy shit.
Yeah,
The stranger is in
Yeah.
Is the belt or the instructor that we're looking loose.
It's helpful. Try to keep the sod alive.
Well, it's actually.
I saw that here.
How
too.
was it?
It's just another one I walked in.
Got the house painted. Got the roof done. Did the sod. Got a shed built. It's been busy, but we're working like crazy.
I did my dishes.
pretty good. Pretty good.
That's big fucking feat when you live by yourself. There's really no incentive to.
A little bit, but
They sat there for like 2 minutes. I did it when I got home back from the birthday party.
Yeah.
I
I sat down
finally
for like 30 minutes. I
kind
was
of
like,
read
I got
sheet music now.
Good.
Sort of, if I take my time.
Yeah.
I remember asking you about that.
It takes a lot of time.
I'm really bad
Yeah,
at
because I was never.
the same
I was
window. Like I'll put it in the sink.
I was
Yeah,
never
and I just kind of rinse it out.
in any music class.
My thing is like you have something in there and it's clear with water almost immediately, and it's hot.
Yeah, you got
Like it takes.
Yeah. I still have to do like every good one.
Yeah, maybe a little bigger than
But I
that.
kind of have
So,
like some landmarks. Like I know
I've done
the
power
church,
slam too. So
dude, those are fucking
right
awesome.
above the
spritz.
top line.
We're saving so much money. It's like I want it, but I'm like, I won't buy it. If someone gifts me one, I'll just keep fulfilling that fucking.
I have the recent pressure.
Yeah. This is sativa. This speeds you up.
Especially, I think I learned like trouble transition base cut. It's a little, it's simple.
Yeah.
I can read most of the next one.
Oh, okay.
My range was all the way down to like base three, like really low. Just transitions like girls.
Yeah.
That's my range so far.
Wow.
I got to play.
Jeremy.
So. Trouble books is definitely a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard.
Base cut.
Yeah, I did actually get a digital piano. Oh, did you? Yeah, because I thought that would help me learn just, visualize the piano. It definitely helped my reading. Even though I can't really, I can do some really simple songs with both hands, but combining the hands.
Man, look at Max. He has been training that hand, dude. It looks way different. You're holding different. You don't even. No, he had no lower nose.
You want some bug spray? Want some bug spray?
I guess so, yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't stay on you guys
You
now.
better can't use your right hand. I got hold of this.
Hey, do you want me to lower it here?
A little closer.
I used to.
Yeah.
I haven't touched music.
If you need an extension cord, you know I
I
got
remember
it.
you were doing that guitar thing to your friend.
Never mind.
Oh yeah. If we lose power, I got a power inverter. I'll start my truck. I
That
don't
sounded
care.
pretty dang
Did
good.
I feel better?
Yeah, it was one from
Oh, folks, man.
Oh God.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hydro Theory, then Meteora.
Yeah.
Everybody hold your breath.
Yeah. Look out downwind.
Fan.
Bug spray. Look out downwind.
Yeah, for real. Cover your face. It's bug spray. We actually had a reel for this dickhead. No, he actually didn't know.
Being actually just dude, I got
Oh shit. It's hit me too.
Like, I could appreciate a big, yeah, I felt like I was twice now. Like that.
Right.
This is what I get for killing one. Yeah, mega dose here. Yeah, I used to smoke cigarettes for a while. Granted, said you don't have any of the rolls.
No, well, it was just like I'd be out drunk at a metal show or one of the clubs, and
Those go hand in hand.
they really do, yeah. Like, so I can't drink as much anymore.
Oh shit, man, me neither.
See, I stopped drinking. The only thing I do is
Yeah. I fucking miss that.
I don't think anymore.
Some beer at a metal show, like, there was nothing better. Get in the pit, and that liquid courage gets me in
Oh,
there.
it helps being able to hold your own.
Yeah,
Pushing like you don't eat.
Right, yeah.
Especially if you're around like everyone's going through shit. It's kind of
There you go.
to go someplace called like let it out.
Oh, yeah, totally.
That's the freedom of this. They actually started this just as a measure. Like I read all my brother's people, all these guys. We have kids.
Nice. Woo! Hell yeah.
Right.
Oh my
God.
brothers.
He's in there so good.
He wasn't even in a good
Right,
foot
man, I like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
wait
no,
till he
I-
gets his footwork down.
I mean, I've been looking for an
Yeah,
outlet.
watch out for this.
So if you're interested in Georgia, this is
Are you kidding me? I couldn't
Florida's
even.
probably
I couldn't even do that with Brandon. He just had me.
Yeah, Texas and
Yeah, you got a
Florida,
strong
those
wrist though.
states,
That's why I
yeah.
usually just
Throughout
let
the
them
whole
camp
U.S., they just kind of, in the South, yeah.
I have to let him take mine. If I hit, it'll pass it up then. I got it.
That was good. That felt great.
Yeah, straps a
Well,
whole different
I do
game.
work for a lot of good
Yeah.
ones too. It's
On
just
the
a
one
lot of
holding on.
Yeah, a lot of the
Just
time
like anything else, it's a
is
different level. of being-
9 out of 10 of the match is all good on strap.
Point of like big business and design
So,
and
it's-
aspect is like
Good, like
Yeah.
yes, it's
I mean,
good.
the issue
You
is
need to work on something
their
out of the strap, but
generational
primarily I would say
even the lower level ones are encouraged
personality you can learn to
support them all. I mean, they,
I like it against Brandon because when my grip eventually fails because we've been
yeah,
holding
well,
for
they
so
do have
long,
taste
you
sacks,
just let
a
go.
lot of
Yep.
genetic
You
diseases.
just let go and press it on the wrist.
No other group has.
And it's got to go out of the way. The strap's going to make it. So
You got the proof
that's
there.
happened with him before. We're locked and we're locked and we're locked, and I just let go. I can't grip anymore. And then we just push it.
Like fatigue out.
It's fatigue. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
my arm is dead.
I would say, with me, from my experience, I've definitely like loosened up my grip a little bit so that I don't get
Yeah, I
fatigue
mean,
that
six
bad.
days, like what, for 3 years?
I've been on grippers.
Avery.
Oh yeah, hey, I
Actually,
worked
no,
too.
sorry,
That's what I
it was
use.
at the tail end of the war. They
I
claimed
got
that
to
it
where I
all
could do the
happened, like,
200 just about 5 times.
I have the adjustable one that I like to use.
That one seems better. Those grippers, the angle ones,
Yeah, it's got the-
man. It's like only good for the right hand, the left hand, the way it's
Oh,
positioned.
and, like,
It's
I
not
really
the same
get
for
out
the
of
other
the
way.
closet, like,
It's still the same way.
Yes.
Oh,
But, like,
fuck.
I like the one I have because you can adjust the tension on it.
Yeah.
And so I can use it all the way up. It's in metric, so 60
most honest people
kilograms.
come
I used it
60
before you got
kilos
over here.
is
Yeah.
32 pounds.
my wife one. You can tell I have to be very quiet. She's smaller than all of us.
Tommy, right?
She's really close.
I need my lift.
She's an Amazon. Hey Lauren, come grip up with him on the left.
Can I eat some pizza?
Yes. No, her, she's got it. She's the problem.
Wow.
Yeah. And she won't, she's like, I don't want to do that. She was like, I'd be your fucking manager. I would never make it on stage. You would. No, maybe. Yeah, okay.
It's the girls' competition.
Oh.
Shit.
The Europeans, like, they're built like her. And most of them are on. Like, the few that we have here, they look like they're on.
Dude, his rip is
Dang,
insane.
I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, so you're doing business stuff at work? Yeah. One of them already got
No, I'm just the one you gave me. I'm just
Yeah, like a smoker, but she never smoked.
Hey, is this something like on the door here? Something like that?
Hey, Ken, at work, you made your choice. Send it to before. We also post on them on the
Yeah, so you meet a lot of people.
sitting there, I'll get,
Yeah, like
guarantee you
that
can roll
tournament we
one
all
night.
went to, that was the opening.
Yeah, well, also too,
class.
top roll is the main thing is for world obviously back pressure and rise.
54 class.
Yeah,
So,
like
I'll
that's
fit
what,
that.
Right then I had
Oh,
no
yeah,
more
really?
room, I would.
oh yeah, okay, so I know one fifty-four
Right.
class, like I'm a legit one
So,
fifty-four guy.
the main things.
Yeah, that's pretty much me,
Top
except
roll is
I
back
have
pressure.
full pounds right now.
So you
I have a lot of
low depth.
Oh,
Rising.
okay.
So think about it.
Yeah, I
as
mean, I can
low
definitely
depth
shoot.
Yeah.
Top
I've been
roll.
training.
Yeah. I mean, the crazy thing is I was
The thing
stronger
is,
at 128 than I am now.
Just foul everybody out.
Like,
Just foul them out and then
Several years
keep
ago.
racking up these fouls and you're gonna win the match.
Overtime, you
There's
can
the wall that penalized me.
Like,
yeah, I keep telling myself that
Yeah,
too, and then
in certain ways, I'm like, I see it, I don't.
They're not strong enough.
Yeah.
No, you can pull them off the bag. That's not. I feel like that's a foul.
I have a problem with going
Oh, well, yeah. I would say
caffeine
take that
or
off.
something.
If
If
you
you
have
have
like
weight
a
on my
tracking
knees,
back
and
pressure,
I end up tweaking something, and then it's one step
Yeah,
forward,
'cause I tried to
back.
get back up.
Yeah,
You would
Here,
more
this
often
also,
do
you
that,
have to
you
have
know.
good
When I was younger, I could do that here, but
Yeah, like kind of your hand, where it's like just balls, I just go by feel. I squat, I warm up with this air. I pretty much feel
Yeah.
I
learned like you don't want to go into failure on a trip.
That thing was bad, it's my whole body. Mass grass, squat,
You gotta rest for days, man. You got 4 or 5 days minimum rest.
couple singles, that's it.
And hit it again.
So it's like
maybe
maybe
I'll
working weight,
train
not
maybe
like
once
you
or
put yourself
I mean, like, I'll warm up with this.
I'll do everything. I'll split
35 on,
say like I feel like rising back pressure.
definitely not.
Then I'll put in there for like either I'll split up. I'll do back pressure one day, rise,
I used to watch Candido do those pause squats.
And
He
obviously,
would sit for like 30
takes
seconds
a lot of
seconds
time.
down there. He used to do challenges.
You do this too. and
thinking, listen, I can do it on
I'll have
rise.
to send you some of my stupid shit.
I think you got my telegram. I think it's back now.
Rest one
I
rest.
think my son you shit all the time.
Okay.
I would test
on Instagram. I was
Yeah.
searching your name on my
Yeah, man.
We use it like after you practice, think about it. Cool Telegram. And they send me
I'm working
shit
with like
like
mods
now,
and
so
stuff. Shit on shelves.
Yeah. Telegram is very good if you are a dissident.
Also, we have been fixing.
Zionist,
We're down to get one, let go, bring my tools in. fix
somewhat
it.
extreme right. Yeah, there's a lot of that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I don't really follow
Hey,
What's good? You want to practice.
I had enough of those years.
Make all your mistakes there.
It was really 2016.
That way I know, like I said, I get my big boy job. Yeah, I got you. No problem.
And then CERN got their fucking
And
collider and fucking
especially.
That was not a pin in the first round. First time.
Expect a lot.
I don't think Robert Johnson was.
No, it didn't.
Did they call him like a double time or something? See the time on that?
did. Let me tell you.
Noah's gonna keep him on now.
Knows.
You know, I would honestly be willing to like say if we like give Godzilla a shot at the ground, he might be trying to do it. He might probably die. I see that guy stand by there.
Oh yeah. That's where all the Russians
She's Riley.
This is my record. Young.
21 moves. She just turned 4. Probably gonna be a big boy. Just hanging out.
Yeah, I'm playing it.
Hey, buddy.
Go. Hey Parker, what sound is the dinosaur make? Oh,
Yeah. Hey, what sound is the light?
That's 40.
what sound is the dog make?
I'll take it for
Say playing outside, practice house roll.
Bring it through. How fast I can snap.
We're not going to do it.
Okay. Ready, go.
I can hold this all day. All day. Oh! Max has been training. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go, Daddy. Let's go, Daddy.
Nice. Now you need a rest now.
Dude, fucking fingers are fucking red in this lane.
Yo, this thing is so tight. Yeah, it's so tight right there.
That's what happens with it, with like a hand difference, like size and everything like that.
Yeah.
One left.
I mean, my right.
That was a good match. That was the best one I ever had.
Yeah, you got a lot stronger.
Yeah, just left lap.
I would say definitely, it'll come with time too. Your foot move, like your positioning and everything, that will work. That's it'll come with time.
I've been watching videos too.
Yeah, typically, I would tell everyone it's whatever side of arm wrestling, you're wrestling on your left or right. Right side, post up. Have your foot up on your right side, you can pull it right or left. Press up with your left. This way. This way, it will kick up. And honestly, David likes to float around. David once had put both his feet up here, and I'm just holding.
How do you get both up?
Oh, it's legal.
It's legal.
So you're
As long as
just
you start
on
with
your
one.
like this.
So we're not ready here.
Is it at least you start with one
You're
foot?
touching.
Or is it just, you can put your feet whatever.
No, you just have to have 1 foot contact in your posterior.
It's a little hard rotating here.
Oh, you have to you have to start with 1 foot down.
I thought so.
Yeah, you can't start with feet up to like both feet up.
Right.
So yeah,
But
Austin comes out of the gate hard as hell. I'll send you that reel where you can send it to him.
Oh, okay.
And Austin literally pulls me like I think it was on the left so far back, but I had no other option. I'd seen this guy on Instagram, dude. I was like, I got it twice. And so I probably braced the guy, I got my foot lined up and it stopped him. And he kind of looks at me
Not quite in
and
the middle, kind of here.
came down crashing. He come down like, sorry, I had to. Like, he hits so hard. Because normally I can hold, yeah. Well, it just felt like someone rips you when you're doing maximum deadlift. And yeah, that's how you feel when you come down on a top pick. Like now that you've been going between the two, it's like when I go to hold it, it's just like all I'm doing is hold it. It's like, oh, I'm not coming back, but maybe I can slow it down and rate.
Yep.
all they're trying to do is hold.
Yep.
And he kicks up his own foot.
That is ridiculous.
Wash your hand.
He's like, did you even notice he did it?
No.
You gotta do it.
I felt a little bit more pressure. Catch him on body weight. Yeah, he's like, go back on the film. I find it
Oh, you gotta go then.
Yeah.
I
made no sense.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh, we're gonna have to have like.
I have no stamina.
legal?
It's
I know it's legal. That's why I said you didn't have at least one bad contact thing at least on the
That's why
They put that one foot up here, then you put that down, you should be fine. And then when it comes to the match, you can kick up.
There's, if you only pin each other flat out, you really, I think you do yourself a disservice. You don't really learn.
Is it very fast or funny?
What are you eating?
Sour patch Kids.
What?
They are on different levels. Sour patch Kids.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to play.
you want two.
Because then you can like compromise.
That's still.
Do you hand brand?
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, now I gotta start training. Yeah, I gotta start training for real. You wanna hold that? Got it. Should be on top.
That's all you, man.
So the problem is with there's two top rows. It ends up in caves, just like you guys were. Then you're start the game over again.
Yeah, right there. That's stuff, you know what I mean? It's like you got nowhere else to go.
I feel like I can hold that position for 5-10 minutes.
That's good. Once you, that's perfect though. That's exactly the way.
Ready, go.
Remember, watch your hand.
There you go. Put that leg up. Look at your hand. There you go. Stay tight. Now bring your hand and your head behind your hand like this. There you go. Keep going. Hammer pull back.
Oh,
My elbow slipped off.
Nobody saw it.
Breather, breather, breather. You need 30 seconds? Yeah, I know.
No stamina yet, though.
No, that's okay.
That'll come.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to take a break? You need a break?
I've got any pain in the scapula. I'm just exhausted. I can go again, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you get going.
That'll happen when you go against Brandon.
Yep.
You end up holding so long to get that blood pumping.
Fingers over your
Oh,
thigh.
yeah, hey, that's good that he couldn't have any
Yeah.
any points.
Good there.
Yeah.
You ever do the workout where he's on the plates? He does that one little
We go.
Nation lift.
Yeah.
Put your hand on it.
I want to get one of those
Now, here,
straps for my back.
lean back.
I use
Ease his ass.
30 pounds.
Stay back with him. Ease, stay there. Drag him down. Cinch his ass down. Stay there.
Yeah.
Right there. He can't go anywhere. There you go, Michael.
That's like one partial. Like he does.
Keep it going. Bleed him.
You're good.
We have an arm wrestler. We have an arm wrestler.
Michael needs to move back to Texas.
Oh my God.
Hey, man.
Because you're what, 160? You guys are close to
Yeah, like
so
158.
You could compete at the 154. Jesus.
Imagine
That
if
was
you
good, that
spent
was
a day
really
with Wyatt. You'd be a monster.
See, I could.
Wyatt is insane. He's pro level 4.
If someone was to do
That's
hand,
insane.
if someone did a handstand, you look from the ground up. The most
You ready
important
for
part is
Yeah.
your fingers,
What size
your
head do you
hand,
want?
your wrist, your forearm, and
Awesome, you can
then
set
like
us up.
then your bicep. So if someone can strict curl like 150 pounds, but
I used to be able to do that.
appreciate it.
Well, maybe not.
But,
A little too.
so yeah, if you have really strong biceps and back pressure, your brachialis, biceps aren't too, they're kind of important, but not what you think, because when you go into a book, I'll send you before you go into supination. Not biceps,
Set us up.
this kind of supination.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
But still supination, but maintaining protonation. So that's that.
Buckle.
To me, this is super.
This is for maintaining your pronation. You know, pronation like this, and if your pronation is being compromised, it's like this. You are sitting right there. That's why supinating and all this is different. So I feel better when I sit here. That's not just I usually try to attack it.
What is capital?
The covering capital from the covering. So that you're not
Yeah, my thumb.
Yeah, you close that thumb.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I like that.
Yeah, too bad. Have him watch this. Explain to him what to do.
Ready, go. See, it's Captain's thumb. You can't see this thumb. Covering it. outside. Anything inside is going to be hooked. You're going inside the body.
How much cutting have you?
Press into hook into your press.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant cutting. It's like none.
Table. Trying to
A lot. We had big orders this week.
Table. And I'm trying to get the shoulder.
So normally I could kind of pop
shoulders-
out.
Because I was kind of
I was
immediately
leaning
more to the
Yeah,
outside.
I mean that's kind of
Did
like
you
the
see
whole
the
thing,
slowest
top roll.
bubble I've ever gone on him?
The whole thing was slow.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
insane.
sport.
Yeah,
You're
no,
gonna be- you're gonna be natural.
Ready, go.
Ooh. He was going inside mission now.
Yeah, he can hold me with his wrist like that. Fucking ever. I couldn't do anything to that.
Pope's wrist is like a rubber wrist. Yes, very strong. I think Pope is holding back. I always feel like he's holding back. He's not standing quite as tall as he could. He's kind of,
I was telling him that earlier. Do you guys notice that?
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's different. You line up different on Jeremy.
Yep.
It's the way you can stop Jeremy.
Very tall.
That's how I learned how to, like, I put the bricks on Jeremy on both sides at least once. It was after he gave me a pretty good ear. And so forth. You can do this. Yep.
Also, too, when you're going for a press, that's why I like the pec deck.
Now look at the hands. Look at the hands. Look at the position.
Shoulders. Get my shoulders. Let's get it done.
Ready, go.
David's keeping that angle tight, too.
Same thing, but not.
Ready, go.
So he's really leading.
Yes.
Yeah. Outside as well.
Got one more.
You know, people always just do this. You exchange with them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he got a table that was supported.
Yeah.
It's like technique with a table.
Ready, go.
Oh, there was a defensive hook. Boom, boom, top.
So slow mo that for me real quick.
I don't think I can.
Well, I just no resistance. So I had him here,
Yeah, you were going monkey down there with your leg.
and then as soon as I let off the pressure,
I'm trying to open my hand.
yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. That actually helped unlock my arm. He's one of the big things about training with him is like afterwards, like we usually kind of give each other a little bit of tension. And oh, I forgot to tell you, man, that freaking tightness. I mean, you notice the difference in my right hand from last time to this time.
Yeah, Woo, man, thank you for that fan.
So did you have your foot on his pole? I didn't notice that. Was yours? Yeah, you were so
Tight.
Yeah, you were so tight into that.
You have to. Just that. Well, the last time, I don't know if you noticed, but I felt it immediately. It felt like you came up 6 inches, man. I was like, oh. So technically, we should have got a warning when we were here, and he had like to do what you did when we set up. He started doing that. He started pulling high, so I took my arm off
And went around me.
and went around, and when I got it, I tried to set up as high as I could, which really didn't help me because I needed to be so far around his hand just to try to hold, and he took me there. And the only reason I won, I don't know why, it's a decent defensive hook. I could get my lab in probably with my leg, and that's if you can get there, then you can probably hold.
By the time
But
I got
obviously,
it down
that's
there,
just like
I was
I'm all
burned
blown
out
up
too much.
now.
So as soon as I let go, he was clear.
Yeah, it's quick.
Whenever we play this back, that'd be a good one to watch.
I got one more
He
here.
always up on my legs. You know.
Yeah, yeah. That's all.
Yeah, I think that's the first time you've actually like risen.
I don't know.
You have to do that. So I have to like basically when I pull Jeremy, I need to try to just get as high as I can. Because you start so. It looks like you're gonna.
Alright.
You let me guys just give me a nod.
Probably.
It's gonna be
Ready, go. Ready to go? Oh, Pope wants the strap, baby. Jesus, that containment. Wait till he chops. This is what is nasty about him. I learned, you can't see it here. He tucks his pinky. And doing that, it allows you to come down with more compressive force. Like if you're like him, it's nasty. It kind of almost feels like doing that. I started doing that because I noticed playing it back. Yeah. Jeez.
That pull that I do with them after, for me, helps loosen all this up.
I brought my
Yeah,
massage
it's
trainer.
When it gets a little tight.
Yeah,
so
'cause
that,
I'm pretty tight here. So.
that stress pulling it out. I'm just gonna hold pull. There you go. And then pull mine.
Yeah, you don't do too much. You will be sore, man. Don't do too much.
It helps for me.
We
Okay.
learned a lot.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're gonna do some blood flow training tomorrow.
Working out for 2 days at least.
All right. All right.
I always suggest the next day doing like baby weight, like blood, just do tons of reps. You can come over to the house.
Yeah, I got bands. I could do some.
Yeah, you
like
can do it with
reps
bands
out
too, so you can do some of the side pressure, kind of a little bit of cupping, just curl it at the end. You do some rising, do some pronation, or even like some supination. Band curls to get blood flow to your elbows. You know, our muscles will heal, but it's like the tendons need that blood flow to the elbows.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was doing, dude, I had no idea what I was doing my very first practice, and I was so fucked up. I mean, everything on my arms, sore. Forearms, my foot, everything, and it was like that for like 2 weeks.
Good. Yeah.
But after, then Austin and him started doing it. We knew stuff ahead of time. Each time someone joins us, they're definitely like, oh, it wasn't too bad. So you probably
we
shouldn't
spend
be
now
too sore.
saying
I was so sore when I first practiced.
out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just like,
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here with y'all because I could have been fucking killed any other place.
and, you know, when you're actually on the table, the element changes because you have the pad, so it's not like a static, like,
Every time I feel it,
just move around, do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that part I still need to learn because I still feel a little locked in, like, you know, it's not too comfortable, I guess. I'm sure it's an experience kind of thing.
It takes time.
Yeah.
So you'll be really, I think you'll be really good to go for the next Saturday.
Fuck, I don't know.
man.
What time?
The usual. Why? Joy don't come in until the next day.
Yeah, but my I was telling you, my cousin's having a huge fireworks show, and I realized it's not Friday. It's I thought it was Friday on actual July 4th. Yeah, they're doing it July 5th on Saturday. So, but they won't be doing it until 9. So I mean,
This
I
happens
could
all
maybe
the time,
swing
Michael,
both.
with us.
Where
This
is
is
it?
very unusual.
There's a little.
Alright, just let me know when you're doing. I'm so impatient.
He's holding it. That's a pin.
Strap this sucker up. Brandon, come strap this up so there's no bullshit. I'm a post.
Where's it at, Michael?
About 40 minutes from my house. Probably like an hour from here. I can maybe swing both.
Yeah, if you want to.
I didn't even think about
When you go back next Saturday, that's July 4th. I know you said you have just one more ticket.
I'm going,
Let's set some fire.
well, I don't know yet, that's the thing. I got one of my clients.
Hell yeah. So I sent the thing out on the LHS Facebook group to everybody. Made an actual event for it. And posted it. Just let me know if it's working.
You gotta get this on film, remember? Yeah.
shit.
That was bad.
The only way I can beat him is endurance in the left because he's too snappy. And what I do with him is I try to do the same shit where I have fun and then try to sink him down, and then he just you two are great at it. You guys just and basically it just goes on in your form. It's like how conditioned are you? Fortunately for me, I'm like always carrying stuff, so it's like I got like 30 seconds. I'm cool. And then
Old man endurance.
Then I gotta start making moves. You have any right?
Yeah.
Getting my rounds.
You get warmed up, David. You get on right.
Yeah. You want to go now?
It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll go now. Sorry.
Once you still have some energy.
Yeah, everybody else out there. I got two
Yeah.
kids, man.
4 things on the back of the red button.
Yeah. Awesome. You strapped and stuff.
Well, flying. He didn't get on the gunners. But he was stuck up in the top one. So I'm pretty sure he had one.
Yeah, I mean it's a straight shot now 121. So we're at black belt. Look at that. It's kind of it's like more people. Yeah, it's just like out of my
There's my mouse and your respiration. And
Yeah, it's about 35 minutes from my system.
You use that as work. I feel like you said this. I feel like you said this a lot. I feel like this is probably Austin's like
it doesn't get
quick
dark.
text.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him where to start.
Yeah, just ask him what this was.
Yeah.
They don't know much longer in town. We should have practiced this the first time.
I like, no, you're not. That's all you need to do.
Right. Well, I couldn't come on the 20th.
Off the show.
That's why we put it on.
Just again here.
Yeah, I figured this would be great.
Is that?
Yeah.
This is usually just this is a typical man.
Yeah.
Pizza.
It is now. It's coming in.
We had a couple
Ready.
for markets like to take off and started taking them.
Ready to go.
Our highest attendance is like 22 people.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There's this Russian guy. Beer. Russian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like that's crazy. From last time, it wasn't that long ago. Was it a month?
Yeah. Every time's a month.
We're coming out next weekend. Oh, jeez, Max, you got a hand on.
I know.
People live today.
Dude, nothing compared to you. I'm gonna do one more time. I need another one.
Are you guys right?
Yeah.
I'd have to go left anyway.
Yeah, I can go left. I'm done left. Please, dude. You see on my finger? Look at this. You're gripping so hard.
It's gonna be a quick nod. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, yeah. My thumb needs to get through there. I'm ready to go. Damn.
Thanks for
Oh,
watching.
nice, baby.
I haven't been
You got sense. You see, I
I
can
feel like
take a
I'm
risk.
sweating through it, but it's working still like that.
No. You
But I
did that.
felt
That
this,
was
felt
perfect.
that,
You
done.
two right there. Like you stayed with your hand. It didn't get blown out. Like he ends up making like these three little fuckers make me go all over the
That
place.
was good. Left. Yeah, with left. I haven't even warmed up with left yet.
Jesus, Max. You're ready, son. Jeez, dude, I'm gonna feel bad. Hey. Max hasn't done no training, so when we line him up with these people next week, we're gonna put money down.
I'm gonna lose.
We're gonna no, cash out just for the baby. You ain't losing.
Yeah, that was my good. That little fan, man. I think I got a red. Oh yeah.
Make point down, buffalo.
Sting.
Oh, and also it's easier to hold if it's like that.
Oh, how the hell did you get that much height? Is it just like, did you just come under the table?
So I'm selling Austin, because usually it's
Yeah, I think that. Big form.
I know.
usually, especially against,
Right.
I'm back here. Down until we're at the same level. But when I do that, I get my stomach on the table.
Well, high you can. That's high you can go.
If I'm not on my toes.
He's not a fan.
This one does nothing for me, so never use this.
You guys give me a nod when you're ready.
I used to do shit ropes at like 225.
Oh yeah, I finally gave you the grip. Yeah, they used to call me like a crab pincher or something like that. Rip your thumb off.
They got big wrists and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a left, dude. He's got a nasty left. There you go, Max. Drag him, drag him, drag him, chop him.
I've never really
Yeah.
I was mainly just hammer curls,
Camera curls are good.
middle of the road.
Alright, I still have to pull you guys. I gotta pull everyone before we. Ready?
Kinda.
Beans, dude. That
What
wrist
was it
is
that
this.
said that?
I need to somehow
How
curl
do
your
we
wrist back.
No, it's strong. Yeah.
So if you want to work on it, and this is why I
Said,
in case anybody
go a little more on the four belly.
through it.
More on
this.
more.
Yeah, lock up.
I'd like to go
Hit me right about here when I usually give you a
I
wrist.
don't want to.
If you can,
I don't want to.
comfortable.
Also, I don't want to stretch that on about there.
You can kind of slide down.
Yeah, well, I'll probably-
What you're trying to do is force that.
When we're kind of nearing done.
Once you get me here,
But I
I
don't
do a
want
lot
to.
of that.
It might take me
that
after
makes
30 minutes.
So we'll start here, and I'm gonna, where it gets to that point, I'm gonna flop, and then I'm gonna hold you there, and I want you to work on sliding.
Last time I got blue shit
Under here,
out of
like a hill.
it is.
Yeah.
I was laying in bed
That
for
is
like
tough,
So
dude.
yeah, so you just wanna slide that hand.
in my head.
Let's try to regrip this. So,
Yogi, you don't want to go lower.
yeah,
Not
you
fun.
wanna start off lower. The thing
Yeah,
is,
none of the fun.
unless
It's
I'm
all
letting
the
you,
weird,
yeah, I'm not gonna let you with that hand. So, because I know what you're going for. I'm gonna
Okay.
What's this? But if you want, when we start, so go back to neutral.
I don't want to.
Right before they say go, slide your hand like that. Regrip, like right as they say go, regrip. And keep me from
That'd be fun.
strap. It's gonna be really
That
hard.
was
In the
more
strap,
skill
you
for
don't have to worry about it so much.
Maybe change.
You don't want so much. I can still flop because I
I
can
want to do that, dude.
So I can still flop
Yeah,
it. But
maybe.
there's not a lot you can do about it in the strap.
But you would have.
I had a knob
strap
fucking
advantage.
research
Yeah, the strap would help you a
like
lot.
2CD or something.
It's,
called.
left hand.
Never did.
Footwork. There you go. Okay, press that advantage. Yeah, it's on. But here, bring that shoulder over. Yeah, all your body weight on it. Yeah, it's really on your right. So translate it to your right.
Here.
Like
All day to the right.
Justin usually you don't have to change the pads. We're just gonna lock up on the right. So you got me there. And then yeah, pin. Come in and pin
Yeah, my
those.
wrist, I can get it.
Oh, okay.
Here, and then once you have them there, shoulder over, body weight.
I think I saw him in the video.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I met him at the
Here.
Like this.
Once you get me there, yes, on your toes, okay. Body, just kind of jump into that. Okay.
Okay. He's got no good session. Sean can, I think it's like the tennis background. Any fishes too. Can't really feel it. The sports all the time. There's like pushing.
That's way different. You need to feel as cold as you can every time you're on me. That was like, that felt like Jeremy.
I like being the
That's
Yeah,
that
well, I mean,
was,
it'll
man.
stabilize.
Felt like Jeremy. Now I know. Now I know. That'll help me have to see four guys like now.
See, I didn't think about that. I was just trying to even it out so that our brothers are the same. But that's a good point. You guys are going to be going against taller people. I
Yeah.
should rise up.
Give me everything.
That's a good point.
And And then that stretch afterwards, man, you just walk something like I have like this. I don't know how to describe it. It must have happened in football. You get like a stinger and it's just something pops. Something just pops. I can feel this part of my
Even when I used to work out, I would do the same thing. I would get a weight and like or the bench and just kind of
let it hang, right?
overextend it.
Thank you for that. That's I was actually wondering because I realized I can fucking feel this finger.
Like it always happens.
Oh, they always mad. Like madness mad or like
Yeah, we
upset?
have one where we did like our training and stuff like that.
My hose are always wet.
We have
That's because I just water the garden.
yeah.
Cool, okay.
That's why you're
$60 and all that.
Well, it's actually doing it all.
Okay.
Over the course of their life, they will be like acutely. No, they see
I mean, I didn't really
they see pleasure and they don't understand the concept of joy.
Yeah. I say that's
And it's like nothing that you get that quickly that comes happily is probably given to you by God. It's probably by another God that may be an opposite or a contradiction.
Yeah, might be the God.
You know.
That's the one player.
Yeah, I mean,
Dimir.
you call it like I don't know. When I get really dialed in, I just pretend I'm on Saturn, shit like that. You know, actually, why I wear these bands, I do it because of my nerve damage. But it reminds me of like just live like a monk, structured order. Like I don't deviate because I have food allergies and I will beat up, man.
Okay.
I mean, like this is one of the few things I can do.
Yeah. You and me are pretty similar in that.
Some ass.
Yeah, yeah.
It's annoying, you know. I'm like that dude, but
Yeah, no, in my early 20s, I got my autoimmune disease, IBD, celiac disease. Yeah, since then, I pretty much, my normal life was over for me at that point. You know, I had to live like a monk.
yeah.
I used to,
I fortified my mind. I'm like, once I got that fucking status or whatever the fuck. it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, let me take this off, guys. Sorry. I started just being able to acutely notice things like I did like when I was a kid. I kind of looked at it like, felt like I was returning to being like a child of God. It's like looking at things more playfully and it's like, oh, this is a bunch of vile stuff. Instead of being so pissed off and consumed, there's just more or less like, what do I have with the opportunities at hand? What am I doing different? What am I doing? And that's how this started. These guys were all working out together, you know, it's awesome. You know,
Yeah,
he's gonna be a
no.
dad soon. Life kind of continues on, and I get to pick the people that I bring around my kids. That's the most important thing.
Having it like that.
That it's like I'm limited in resources and knowledge. I can go on and on, but what I can instill in him, you know, the possibilities are endless. And then whatever I do in this material plane, financially, what I operate in spiritually, what I try to set up and lead by example, like who I have over is what we do. Like we're jet snowballing, like we have a little bit of
So I said I wasn't joking. It's all right here. I'm sitting there like, oh, it's deeper in my bicep. So I moved my shoulder a little bit and then just let it go. And I think you were like, you came in
Y'all got kids.
you know, it's like it's apparent and around.
I let go. No, I wasn't stopping. I took it out of my bicep. And then when you push
Owning
it,
that, it's like
that's why I was holding
taking responsibility. So I
Because I was burning my bicep.
practice on these guys, and it's badass. Now I get to see him again next week. You still in town or you got out?
No, I actually got a one-way flight, so I haven't got the trip back yet. But
You coming down next weekend then? What are you doing?
so my cousin has a huge flyer. He's the one who fucking flipped me side by side. Yeah, he gets gnarly on July 4th, so
Oh, okay.
it is Saturday.
Yeah, we're doing something on the 5th.
Yeah, well, it's on the 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and squeeze both of them. I need to ask him.
Don't try to squeeze, man. If it's convenient for you, come on by.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'd like to squeeze in, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
You've actually
I'd like to continue.
impressed the shit out of me.
I told you, dude.
Dude, I came here. I thought I was gonna get.
I was hyping you. I was hyping you up. I was like, I know he's fucking strong.
No, yeah, you got the strength for it.
Hey, if he comes, I want to put. Hey, if he comes, I want to put him on Will.
Oh, for sure.
Is that the guy who's puking at America?
Yes, he also
We love Will, but you know Will likes to talk.
Both,
And if you're like, no, this is my second time on the table, it'll technically be his second time on the table, and I think you could whoop his ass.
And then
He'd be like, fuck, man. You know how he gets,
you
dude.
remember the rope at
And then-
right?
swear you off with him, host on him like that.
Hey, Will, remember that time?
But yes, both you and Jody have climbed the top of that rope, touched the ceiling, and go back down. At American.
Yeah.
I do it without the legs. It's good on the body.
Yeah, fucking Will. We were headed to the American once, and we had him stop by McDonald's. He got two.
He always eats like
He got
a
two
madman.
double
He always feels like
cheeseburgers.
shit.
And he's just like,
So fucking hungry. It's like, dude, I offered you breakfast.
You didn't want it, you know.
I did the same thing before a game one
he
time.
just fucking
Last
destroys
time
two
ever.
cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers. I'm
I
like,
went
Jody,
to Whataburger.
we're like 20 minutes out from the gym.
No,
What are you doing?
football. We were in
No, I mean, I'll be fine. And then he was like,
I went across the way down to Whataburger.
He was
terrible.
We had finished practicing and it was like the hour before the game.
Oh, yeah.
And the free time, they're like, go get ready, relax.
He's got
whatever.
really strong.
And I snuck off and ran down to Whataburger because I was starving.
Oh, shit, he does.
And I had a double cheeseburger,
Okay,
fries, and a large
what is, I know Will's like a tech now, but what was his, he was like on the
No. He's got like 3 more promotions. He's going after money. Like, I forgot what he does now.
He started off on the line though.
Yeah,
Keep that up, dude.
No.
But so
I wanted to.
Will back in 2014.
But I
how
held
did you in? How did
I
you
did
snuff
feel like
into the
shit.
board?
That was like one of my worst
We
games.
got the test drive in 2015.
That's horrendous.
Will's like,
It was the last time I ever did it.
Yeah.
No, before soccer games, I rarely ate anything. Maybe like a protein bar or something.
So do you want to? I'll hold if you want to
I'll
strap
shit
up
you
on
out.
the right. All right, these guys are pulling, and I'm.
I did my right last time. It's still a little.
No, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna have you pull through me.
Okay.
Just whatever you feel comfortable.
All right.
I want to feel. I have to feel that hand.
All right.
I know these guys. You guys about? Yeah.
One more. He chopped it up pretty good.
Now, when you get someone that's vastly stronger than you, like Jeremy, that's when this sometimes you can wrap this on.
Yeah, I like to do the
Give you like an extra 30, 40 pounds of either pressure or weight, and that can make a big difference. Like you're super duper strong. So with Jeremy, if I put one band on, like I can actually do a little bit more with him. That allows you, if you have training partners, like where you go. Yeah, all the time, man. Ooh. Got it.
oh my god,
I got you.
man! I was like,
Flat back.
now that
Yeah.
felt better putting the chalk on my elbow. I was able to like move around.
Good, isn't it?
Oh, you alright, Max? Sound has to get?
Huh?
I'll offer Max.
You might wanna go right.
So if it's going right, hit up some rise. Yeah, this is
I'm taking this shit.
this is our practice.
like it.
Just practice.
Like it.
Yeah.
Primarily, we work on whatever somebody wants to. You want to practice top rolling, hooking, whatever. And that goes in.
Yeah.
And then occasionally we just do pull-out pulls and go for it.
I guess today for me is just trying to figure out technique in general. You know, what
How
the
to
strongest.
keep your arms safe.
Yeah. Get more familiar with it.
Table time is working out. It's a workout.
Oh, yeah.
Weird, dude. That limp place.
Copy of the Tanakh. There you go. What about the Calvin?
Not yet. That's going up. They're all gifts from these customers. They're great people. I read a lot. Like,
Yeah, they probably don't want to give the Calvin out.
no,
They're
not
not supposed to
necessarily.
do that.
No,
Yeah.
I think I got one that probably would though.
I know it doesn't seem like it would make sense. Like, if I were to go to Mark's and like came out, it would be bad. Yeah, I would just leave that section without back pressure.
Yeah. Like we strictly run a structured practice unless like it's like, hey, we're gonna go. Then we do super matches. Like me and him have had lots of them where you go like best out of 5. So he ends up, God, if we end up slipping, and then ends up like blocking out.
There you go.
We do it on my side.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's like.
Stay with your hand.
Oh, there you go.
was a lineman.
I mean, he's got to. Usually what I'll try to do there, and you counted it really well, is I'll flop, and then the second you try to adjust, I'll snap it back and then try to pull you. And then you do it again, and I'll flop again and pull. And I'll just keep working you back down.
I saw that.
But that was a good counter on that second one.
It was nuts, right?
Yeah.
He's got good instinct.
Stop this.
I feel like I had dumbass
Well, I think it is
took me a while, and then you guys come in and
So caffeine is
You're looking
you guys immediately made me go up immediately. You're like, oh, what about this? We coached each other.
Like, we have to remember
It's all about,
anytime, no matter what.
get it on the table, see what works, see what's not working.
Yeah. It's funny, like, things that work one session is not working next, and there's a variety of factors.
Bring my green.
Okay, when I'm here, you're thinking about my hand.
I think that's.
Now do a little bit backtracking, see where I need to go.
Like trying to do that.
Transition, that long off a lot of
Working on that, you
up and
always
on,
do that.
and
You have a lot of similarities with this pulling stuff. Like, I think people forget how fast Todd is. Like, he's a great top roller. It's just at that high of a level, his specialty is that swing. And ultimately, that's, you know, I kind of feel bad for some of the other guys in practice when they go against you, just top roll them. We'll end up in Kings. And one guy once, I had one of the big practices, and he didn't know we were brothers. Like, I take that risk. I was like, hey, I have to pull him. He's like, okay, man. And I don't know if you remember my leaving. I was like, yeah, you ripped the fucking guy. And then your buddy went and pulled him, and then you guys ended up going down there and you guys
Yeah,
like
we're
ass.
not pro
This is like, I got smart. He didn't understand like, how, like, you wouldn't even do that to me either. It was like, the only reason I'm in that position is you're after and you were just like, yeah, man, you're really strong. You guys, like,
So, you go up a little bit higher.
you know, people, dude, I love when I hear talk. They have no idea.
You're not covering my wrist. Try it again. Okay. Take it, go. Keep driving. Drive.
and all of it.
Up and up there.
Go.
We don't want to get hurt.
Just deep in there.
I need to really work hard to try that.
Is it knotted up?
Don't just drive through the wrist,
Yeah.
even if it's bent.
There's no way I can do this.
You're getting close now.
All I'm trying to do right there when I flop is hold it. I'm just trying to weak. So it's okay. So you can't stay in that position for too long because especially when we're here and I have it, if I do this, I bring my body in, I go there all day. And I'm not even trying.
Yeah.
I'm going zero point. You're just sitting like that with this thing. And then the more that you try to go
Yeah, I have to bring my
the less pressure you put on my arm that's on my wrist. Yeah, I can
It's all that leverage.
I can't feel anything in my wrist. I take my finger, slowly push it down that far. Harder. All the way back. Here, even right here, I can see here all day. I can see here all day.
Yeah,
So a lot of people on the flop, they think about
that's nice.
the further you get up here toward my hand, the more I know.
Yeah, my sister was pushing on it because I wanted her to like work out before I
Even
came
if I'm
here
here,
2 days ago, and she was like, "Here, Michael, try to take a couple of small ones." I don't want it.
Like, you can feel it, but there's just, it feels like,
Did it go down to the initial?
I didn't take. I don't fuck with ibuprofen. I'm very all natural.
when I cut it down, it's like, all of a sudden, you eat again.
That was like
Yeah, I used to take that stuff like candy. I used to take that like candy when I was trying to hold on for the game.
I'm able to just put the weight on and then like knock off all that shit out.
so imagine doing your own like this.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just hold your hand and cup it?
Yeah, I'm all natural now. I mean, I have some things
That's that
today.
grip. Hold it back.
Obviously, I want to be able to go hard
I
today.
can't, it's really hard to do that
Weight
block.
like
You
you
need
need
to really
something
steer the way those tendons are there. But here,
So much day.
helps keep pressure on your hand.
When you get fucking old like me and you're tired all the time.
How old are you?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. So you're.
Here. So now, tuck your hand, just use your
That's you.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
oh, yeah.
You're 3 years.
Okay. That is more than
I'm 96.
Feel like a cylinder.
It takes all of it.
Yeah. I am part of the millennial master race.
When your hand's bent,
That's weird.
A lot of noticing. A lot of noticing.
A lot of noticing with
That's
this.
great. Yeah, I learned something today.
Right there.
Sweet. That's good knowledge. Thank you.
That's what we
But,
do.
so he's only what, a couple years younger than you, I think.
Yeah, Joyce 7 years old.
He's the youngest. His oldest brother was born in 79.
Yeah. My oldest brother is
Yeah, me and you.
All right.
Go. Max, I'm gonna swap it. We're doing the right? Yeah, I'm just gonna hold, set us up with strap, so he doesn't have to use too much of his fingers.
That's also why the flop is easier for me in the strap.
Now, if you want to actually feel the grip I give them,
The strap holds right here, and I can just let go completely. I'm not even gripping
I'll
it.
put on the up. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Austin, can you get the strap from the other side?
I'll go like, I'll do it about 7 times. Okay.
Press.
That bar,
Otherwise, it'll honestly go.
right here and down, above that.
Yeah, don't kill me. Give me some else.
I'm
Don't kill me.
No, I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay.
Sweet. No, we was talking about earlier cutting. I cut rubber. But different kinds of rubber, but I mean, I'm kind of sample guy, so I just cut rubber all days and right here. That's what makes my hands less rubber.
I want that a little. Wherever you want it, you set it almost or whatever they're going.
I mean, we make full batches, but I work in the lab.
I like it higher.
Make sure the rubber's good, but we give it to the pieces and half.
It's already
Out of it. Probably just spend all three. Different rubber compounds. One of them smells almost floral.
He lost that.
Floral,
Is a certain color?
most of them are black. We have colors like blues, greens, yellows, all those cool. One of them smells like parts. It has a lot of sulfur in it, and you can smell it as soon as you walk through the door. Sounds a roller company. So you know the rubber rollers and all the production ones? Not compressor or those papers. Specifically what kind of roller, I don't know. That company does all this. It's like rework, it's not something like all the music rollers. I knew it was fun to make blowout fermenters for oil. Yeah, on the line, with the pressure from coming back up. Freezer, the rubber we're making. Blowout. Very important. It is, and they're incredibly handle about it.
I guess when it fails, it makes a big mess. It's kneeling in knowledge.
Yeah, they have good reason to be. It doesn't mean I have to like them.
Yeah.
They just did an audit earlier this week. They were there for 3 days. They were testing underlying norms.
Hey, James. Well, I guess.
They were there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, going over every thing. They watched it through the entire process. And then they come into the lab and watch us test. There you go. Watching everything. Why does this look like that? Why does this look like that? Why are you doing this every time?
Where'd he go?
Yeah,
Watch your hand, Michael.
You let me have that one. Yeah.
I think having that tension, you have certain tension points, you're actually gonna feel that let up a little bit. That's gonna make, that's gonna be the thing. But I wanted to see if I could finish through that. So even if I hit, because I had so much force there that I wouldn't have been able to get you to my side. At best, I might have gotten you to the center. That's where Durham comes in. If I can't hit through that and you hit before me, then I'm constantly just
I don't get
fighting.
you good at something when I come home anymore. It's too late, but also
Have a strong hand. That hand right off the bat, speed. The faster you can get it to your side of the table and you don't even hold it there.
There's one hanging on
That's
the
what you're
side.
saying. Awesome.
It's hanging on that.
It's nasty because he'll give you a delay too. Son of a bitch. Sometimes Austin will be really nasty. Like if Austin really wants to pick on an asshole in practice, watch him get out here. Show him how you pick on assholes in practice.
we have like thinners.
Austin, I'll show up here. Let me do an impression of you. Austin will be like this, like, and Austin will dump his hand. I'll do an Austin.
There you go. Once it starts pulling up like
hit with
this,
so much speed.
You have to
Like,
split it.
the dunk, he knows, like, he immediately pivots and he hits this level and they just, they're trying to hold whatever he can, like, just throw.
Hey, can I see that? Can I feel
Yeah.
that?
You want, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now just let, like, with the mindset that you're letting him pull you, but just feel the speed. Just kind of hold, but not like you're trying to go that way. Just hold enough to where, like, 15, 20 pounds of pressure. Feel, and Austin, let your hand go. Like, let the wrist go, and rip him. So you can feel the speed.
You saw him rip me off the freaking thing.
Oh yeah. It's nasty.
Me and Austin get, like, this dude can rip too. We haven't, wait till he top roll. Are you going to top roll, please?
Okay, good, ready to go.
I can't top roll. Yes, you can. I top roll, Jerry.
Ready to go.
No. Wait, I am. I just
Oh,
got
yeah.
Gotta be ready.
Oh yeah.
I'll try.
Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'll
gotta
do it again.
All right, good. I want to see it again.
You did not. Ready, go. That was a false start.
Yeah, it was.
Do it again. Ready, go.
Yeah.
You want another one?
It's nuts, right?
Yeah.
I'll take it. I can take it. Ready, go.
All right, Michael. Now load up, but let him take you. But just like try to not let him take. Don't try to fight him. Just like load up, like get as tight as you can and roll with your body.
Okay, yeah.
Like doing
That
negative
now,
workout.
Austin,
Okay.
And negative.
give him the heater. Do what you did all those.
Go.
That's nuts, right?
He gets you like 75% of the way just like that.
And then it's the compression on the bottom, and it's still coming. It's like a diesel.
Yeah, that's
You
weird.
know what I mean?
I mean, even my block hold is hard to do against his snap because he's already got you.
I'll just slip now. If I go
No,
too hard.
that makes so much sense now, Michael Todd. Because Austin gets so good at this, like, his frame is, the density, it's...
Want to try?
What I end up doing is I go high side, and I'm hung out in a really, like,
Right.
the spot that Devin Larrick got into with Michael Todd and Jerry, where you're kind of... I look like a fairy tale princess.
There you go.
Michael's strong as shit.
Drive through it. Keep going.
Hey, Mike.
There you go. That's...
Come on. Come on. There you go.
Everyone here has been saying it's strong.
Nice.
Okay, I will.
You should get a shower now.
One more time. You
We'll
good?
do that.
One more. A little harder.
Yeah.
Ready, go.
No one's
Watch your
slowing
hand,
down.
man. Watch Mike.
There you go. Stay with it.
There you go.
Nice. Try to hold it.
The head comment, it's just an anatomic thing. That'll keep you safe when you're in line.
Yeah, that's
It's
neat.
natural to kind of, because you're bringing obviously your core in, right?
Yeah.
If you think about it like this, like you're twisting outward and you're bringing it inside. That's kind of what you have to do structurally for your body because you want to just wham. Yeah. Which is what most guys do.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. I'm not really. I
When
forgot
you-
the whole milk.
Yeah.
The milk thing. Yeah.
You want to give them the milk?
You're doing the rotator like this. You're not a whole lot of
Hey,
pressure.
Max,
Yeah.
only hold them half. Only go half. Only go 50%. Do the milk thing.
Okay.
He's got it. We got to get him a club in Florida, and then now we have to get him back to Texas.
Okay. Keeping it.
We did.
It's a sport about pulling.
We need less mosquitoes. I love you very much. Thank you for handling them for me. And
Yeah. Well, because that's. I feel
put
like
him in a headlock or
I
whatever.
was scared me the other day because you were like here and it's starting to get to the point.
Dude,
where
he
it's
is
like,
natural.
Yeah.
I feel like
that.
He's strong.
strong, dude. Very, very strong.
Yeah, it's purely a technique thing, him getting used to the different
I'll try the
styles.
back
but-
pressure after you.
There you go, Max. Max is set up for that hand control. Oh, good song.
Ready, go.
Milk jug. Milk jug. Milk jug.
That was much better technically, Michael. That was very, very good. Great hold.
That milk jug.
Yeah.
It's a hard habit to break looking away from your hand, but
Yeah.
you do get used to staying right here with it. But you are going to want to.
The original caption, do you remember what we originally dubbed that when I first said it? It's like sucking
Yeah.
a dick.
Oh, yeah, I used to shout that on the video. Suck that dude.
Yep.
Do you want to go on the offense? Yeah.
Actually, let's do about 80.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys want a ready?
Yeah.
All right. Ready to go?
Watch your hand, Mike.
There you go. There you go.
Nice. He still stays with his. That's
he's-
great.
he's
That's
strong.
because you know how to stay with it. And then you don't look away in that position. All right, rest. Rest.
Yeah, press.
And yeah, make sure you pull the other arm. You don't want to stress that one out too much.
It brings it to
Yeah.
kind of do this.
Oh, dude, speaking of that, my back was tight the other day. So I got out of bed and I was laying on the
Yeah,
floor
that
with my
was
feet
good.
up, just trying to stretch it out or whatever. And I went and did one of these and I looked and I was like, what? It was like I could like fit my whole hand around it. And I was like, why is it so small? What the fuck? And then I got up and I went like this and all the blood came back and it puffed up again. I was like, oh, thank God.
How long have you been?
Oh,
My gauge!
and I was like, where are my arms?
Okay, yeah.
Dude,
got
if you're
a big
ever
head
flat, you know, and you're like,
arms.
I used to be strong.
Yeah.
I know, I was freaking out. I was like,
Mike
I've
was
worked
here.
him so
Marcus
much.
was here.
And the second time, really tried. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna start working out. I'm trying. All right. General manager. They had some guys over that were really tiny, and it was just a brick wall. Unbelievable. Size does not matter. A tiny thing is still.
I'm the smallest guy in the club. And every club group. I love weapons. Are you strong? These guys are like your blood brother and you're around. Pretty much a blackjack most of the time. When you're the eldest brother, you can't be a pussy.
I grabbed this one because
I don't know, man. No. I know you said you want this man.
That Austin.
Yeah.
Did you pull me? Yeah. Oh, wait, let me get a better.
There we go.
That's a little better.
Go with the gun.
I like to hold my hand up.
Yeah, I'm okay for now. Would you like to put it up?
Yeah, put my hand up. Spread out my fingers.
Oh shit! Right there on the elbow. That's fucking crack right there. Too much. It's always something, man. Yeah, just tight. Fingers turning away.
Well, it's like usually I'm not very good at timing it out.
I can't feel shit.
Give me the nod. Give me now, Brandon. Ready, go. Here you go. Come on, butter his biscuit.
There's a thing where I'm at.
Higher. There. Yeah. Come on. See you ain't played the game. Nice.
Oh
That was a good match.
Dude, I was like, well, when we went to hook initially, like my
You went really far down.
I was like, Jesus, something is just like fucking on my fingertips. Jesus Christ.
That was just a war of attrition.
That's where size and conditioning comes in.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Ooh, baby. And that's when you're getting a hook, like, you know, that's why they call it inside. And it's better to be here than here with a hook.
Yeah, I saw you get really, really.
Yeah, because I was like,
inside
fuck, he's coming in press.
Bro, that
Now I need to get in here. I'm just like, and there'll be times where it feels like you're letting up because you're just waiting.
able to hold it like that? Is that
In
even
arm
good
wrestling
defense?
they say
That's the spot I get in with him. I'm very strong in that normal position.
never
I've
take
always
what's given to you.
trained like really odd things. When I broke this, tore all this shit up when I was in high school, and they're like, "Oh, you're done."
Like
I had
I'm
to train everything in reverse in order to have a mobile shoulder. And I was like, I'm not giving up powerlifting, football, track and field, fuck that.
Never.
No, I just never stopped. Like it's been almost a year now since I ruptured that Achilles. I haven't done shit, we just walk on and keep going to work. That's not fucking here.
Like,
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
I'm surprised you didn't do the King's move there.
If I could get taller, like, remember, this hand is just freshly healed. I haven't been able to do
Yeah,
shit.
he was
with
pretty
it.
low on me at that point.
Yeah, I saw you grip even lower.
Yeah.
What is going
I
on?
couldn't feel my hand so much.
Well,
like,
initially, I wanted to do a top roll. Like I was telling Michael, don't take what's given to you. You did it for a press like a fuck. You can try going to the hook.
do you want to go one more time, or you want to go left? We
You
go
go
left.
left.
Yeah. I'm fading. Yeah.
It helps.
Oh yeah.
Where are we at? 31%, not bad.
This is the best my hands felt in like a year. Yeah.
What you hurt on?
I broke it a long time ago pretty severely. And working through all this stuff in arm wrestling, I've had a lot of calcium deposits, so I was like, I can either get that down with surgery or I can do it attempted manually. And that big ass hammer I have in there, day by day, line it up. Finally get my hand pumped and figure out where the sticking point was, take the hammer. Every day, just try to slowly break it down. So after 6 months of doing that, I finally had it down in one little small piece, and I took it before that pit practice came through when I was pulling you. That's when I had the hand busted up, and I took the fucking hammer, snapped it, and broke it completely. And I've been able to move it, but I haven't had strength, you know, that like since that point. This is probably the first practice I've had any strength in this hand. So
Yeah, you can feel it too.
yeah. So it feels good to finally have some strength back. I'd say it's probably about 90%, give or take.
It's noticeable though.
That's a lot more. I'm not fucking around though. I'm like going straight for the strap. I'm not wasting any of that finger energy. My left arm is not good arm.
Yeah.
I've never quite had that connection after that injury. Never stopped me from being able to bench stuff. It's not the
Holy
God
crap!
damn, good.
Good
Oh
man
my
in the
God.
fan.
The wind in the fan and shot back out for a
hit me in the arm.
This is not a good spot to look.
That's the wrong house.
You know, right?
No, you went straight in there. I thought he was going to
Oh
hit
yeah, my hand strength is gone. I can't even tighten that.
You just help tighten that.
Good. This is purely just probably from work. This is like I'm strength.
There he is right there. You see him? He's
June
dead.
bug. June bug. Yeah, he's not even moving.
That's what went flying right in there.
It's a long list of block, man. I got no feet.
Yeah. One more fan for y'all.
Last time it was bug spray, this time it's an actual bug.
Yeah. That bug and temple failed.
Ready? Go!
fuck, man. I've been working on my timing because I swear, anytime I go with him on the left, like I blink and I'm like already like here, I'm like, fuck.
That was good. That was good off the go.
Huh?
That's good off the go. How you feel?
Imagine at the end of that, ref was like, oh, that was a false start. I was like, ah, fucking gas now.
Anyone else want to go? Are we wrapping this bad boy up? I'm tired.
I'll go in.
One arm?
Either.
Okay.
Are you good, Brandon? I'll go with them on right.
No. Woo, boy.
Yeah.
What?
Speaking of which, you just went. You want to
Yeah, here. This actually looks really fucking good on here.
So, you don't, I'm not like.
Man, I couldn't get
I used to do
couldn't
that.
get my cup.
And this is like at the art.
Got all the back pressure. I can hold, but now
It's just
I just gotta wait to see if it fades. Like shit, this is exactly what it feels like.
This is the same size.
That makes sense.
Living the same height.
He's so used to holding me.
Yeah,
I
I'll
guess
show
he
you.
holding him.
Yeah.
Here, like bring your rest of your body. Instead of being here, just shift your hips.
Our friend
Come to that angle.
built a fresh new PC.
Arm wrestling is given like physique like this fucking wicked hardness.
Well, 1300. Yeah, it's
Like I'm not gaining any weight, but it just kind of keeps. I'm actually, I feel like I'm actually my hair grow.
Yeah, he's got
Leave me a short hair and I'm in.
freshly brand new.
Extreme racist.
Graphics cards, 5060
Yeah, right.
Ti.
5'4", 200 pounds with adamantium. He was like, "Fuck, like this, like that."
My friend got a 5060 Ti.
That joke I did in the Deadpool Wolverine movie when he finds the short one. I thought he finally got it.
It's
Yeah.
pretty close. It's the 50.
Have you seen that after? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Oh, you
it.
know.
No, it makes it easy to slide.
Yeah.
You get more
You give him my name, like
and also you won't be.
I haven't looked through like anything Wolverine related, but like it always comes up. So I'm like,
It's right at 777.
the dude was like, "Go, man."
They go. They're really
I just got a.
Well, I would watch a movie with
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
I
if you get
love
those
him. Man.
ones,
Like,
you say,
I think this is great. I think he got fucked over at Superman.
Yeah.
I loved him as Superman.
I thought he
They
made-
did
I thought
him
he
a
played the
disservice
role.
and like I saw finally some of the Snyder edit with what was it? Just no. Yeah, the Snyder cut. It's like why the fuck did they release
It
this?
definitely makes more sense. Like it flows better than
Yeah, because I mean, I'm still a Marvel guy. You know.
pretty sure
Not
what you
such a
got
big fan of Ryan Reynolds.
is kind of like
He's given all the stuff of his life, which honestly,
obviously some games and
I'm not really that surprised. Like, you listen to the guy like act like I don't think they write his scripts. Like he writes he shit talk pretty well. He's you know I appreciate that, but we were seeing
go at each other, I'm sure.
but you can sell it though. Decide to you can sell it. Make it as a piece of
oh, so it's just them. Huh?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's why
And she seems like a cunt, but
we put it in girlfriend's computer. It's a 1660 Ti.
I think she have to be a
Yeah,
little
it's
super funny.
I don't really. I can't think of anything that really.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if I've ever gone. I have never seen anything specifically for her.
Yeah, it's good.
You know what I mean?
The
Like
most recent thing was
I know she was supposedly one of the Deadpool characters, right?
she's a lady Deadpool.
Well, if you decide to let you, yeah, 36 is still.
Yeah, she's been in a couple things that I've seen that never. The movie she's in is a detective movie. A Simple Favor was good.
I watched like Avatar.
That's good.
I see like movies like that. I'm like,
It was weird. Harrison Ford was in it. It was like
not my kind of movie.
it was.
I never upgraded it.
I thought that you know. I guess she did a great job. I didn't really know anything else. I heard her name, but
I know she was in
yeah. So was the Gotta get Joe Goldberg and you, right?
Hey, Austin, can I get ready to go?
That or
Yes,
one
ma'am.
tree, one of those.
Okay. Pretty go.
And then you get in GTA 6?
Dude, I probably not. No, I want help with it. I'll play it. Man, I don't think I've played a video game since before I did. Maybe Minecraft once. I still love man. I'm sorry. Madden,
Madden 05, man.
dude.
Best Madden
Dude,
ever.
so,
You can run the best, throw the best. It never upgraded.
don't need to. No, I'm still playing Madden game. You sent me some videos on that game you're telling me about running around with people. I started seeing more of that. I forgot what game it was. You guys watch
Half Sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's brutal, man.
It's a medieval combat simulator.
It's nasty.
Those guys when they're just
There you
rows,
go.
they're fighting on
Yes.
It's like ragdoll.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got that on film.
It's fun.
You let me have that one.
Hey, it's give and take.
Kind of happy. I was like, can I
It's
get
give
some
and take.
things moved? And then before I knew it, I was like, this is gonna be awkward.
It's kind of really
shit.
more
Have you ever realized
it's like more down.
I felt like you were prepping for
I
something.
don't know that one.
It's
I didn't go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's
and the whole point is you got to give someone
you know, like
something so they
totally
can work.
accurate battle
Yeah.
simulator.
Yeah.
Because
It's
you
kinda
need to
like
work
that
just as much
ragdoll.
defensively
Oh,
like me.
that's yeah. Okay.
So it's a little sillier, but it's
I
very
like getting
gory.
rid. I like
you
getting
can take
rid of
their
arms.
arms off.
I see what it's made of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
It's fun.
That's why I
It's
wanted to
still
go
just
get
like
Austin.
a
I
open
wanted to-
beta.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
yeah.
free.
and then you learn how
But
to
it's
work
fun.
even
They
when it's
added boss
optimized,
fights now.
which is even more important. Like I like getting into a vulnerable spot. That's when you're most likely to break your arm. But if I know how to contain myself and not panic, I learned that there are still moves you can make, even if technically it looks like it's over.
Right.
Because they may gas out, you know, it's like, there might be some, like, stinky looking bitch, she comes by and everyone's spot. You never know, some nasty ass hoe might come over, she might be mad, I guess we'll bring it full fucking circle.
The hoes are always mad.
I mean, I was talking about the duration thing, it's a nice way to improve practice. I'm sure some bitch will walk up someday and say some smart shit to you. We just wonder, like, what led you to this point? Where the fuck are you going? And at that point, you realize she smells like bitch when you walk away and doesn't think about everything. It's just that
Nobody
simple.
ever
That's one thing he taught me. He's like, you just gotta breathe, dude. He told me that a long time ago. He's like, bitches are crazy.
Or she can come walk up and run the table,
Yeah.
whoop everybody.
That could be rolling on the left.
Yeah.
Like all something?
Yeah. Did you find out?
Honestly, God, that day is coming. I don't know when it's happening.
Pre-surgery or post-surgery?
These
Just
are
kidding.
questions
I was kidding.
we
You never know.
transitional, but they're not sure. They identify as the other, but they're misaligned.
Take the
First time I'm posted.
That's Colombian.
Yeah, well, that fucker, yeah, I think I swore he hit you first, then it came back. As I say that, I walked like right to my eye.
No, I'm standing right here and the book came down right here,
Yeah.
flew right into there, and I flinched like this. But
Yeah,
it was aiming for my
faded
face.
back out, it was like right here.
But it's recorded. Y'all will find it eventually.
Yeah.
I'll
I
have
had a
it.
roach do that one time. Sitting out, I was smoking cigars, and I had my fan to blow the smoke out of the way. And I'm sitting there, I see something out of the corner of my eye, and I look over, and the roach was flying right in. And the wind from the fan catches him and forces him down. And so he's just sitting there on my table. You bitch.
Hell no.
Hit your hand, my thumbs used to not be this
I
side.
have a rope on me, throw my hands on it.
That just came with like training.
Inside of the towel.
So I touch it and I hold that a lot.
Like, oh, and I put it on the ground and he starts
Yeah.
And
running.
then two
I start
nose.
stalling.
I went to
Their feet feel
Dick's
weird.
Sporting Goods
It's
to see
like
one.
tiny
Little
needles.
stupid little antenna. That's what I'm.
So you talking about their feet packs?
They feel like they're little
No
needles.
prickly, right?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The cockroach. I went to go dry my hands off and the cockroach was inside a towel. So I grabbed the cockroach on my hand and I flung it to the ground. You know, I ended up killing it.
Good.
But the feeling on my hand, it just
It didn't go away.
all
I
in my
remember-
hand.
Yeah.
I remember my first night at Sugar Tree when I was rooming with Cameron and the fucking water, American roaches. I was, dude, dead ass asleep, middle of fucking night, and I just feel this on my back. I woke up, I'm like, what the fuck? And it, dude, it fucked me up for a couple of days. Freaked the fuck out. Just dead sleep, fucking cockroach crawling on your back. Woke up like that, turned the light on, fucking was like this big.
Full night on edge.
Dude, I was.
I've torn
calves are cramping,
The water was
Oh
right there.
yeah. I can't go to sleep if I know one of those fuckers.
It's that water, man.
Like,
I
I
know.
know. Yeah.
I got something now.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You
good.
know
I'm
Cell
good.
from Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I fucking hate Cell. I was like, what? It looks like a cockroach.
That's a
Badass
original
fan,
form,
dude.
right?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
very blood.
There's better ones now.
does, and especially with
This
the
one,
got it.
it's
Great
the
noise
from 2017.
What the fuck?
How long
My
will that thing
pest
last?
control. When I left
It'll
here,
last, man. You see my truck?
No, I know. I mean, like, how long
Dude,
would
I
that
love
battery start?
fighting with wasps.
Like an hour?
All
For
night.
whatever reason, they seem to like my
Full
car
speed.
a lot.
I get the premium
So
battery.
often I'll
It's a
get
$100
out to go to
battery.
work.
Worth
As
it?
soon as I try to open
call
the
it
door,
wraps.
one of them
Yeah, I think so. Unless you got any, you great ball wraps, you done? I mean, if you want to go anymore, I'm tired. I ain't
Oh,
going
yeah, I can't go.
I don't like
I gotta save some for next week, man. I need my back out here.
Yeah, I need spray. I need
So I told
something.
everybody,
Keep
look,
it
look,
this
look,
way.
I don't give a shit about my wall.
Oh, yeah?
Look at my hairline.
You might be
You don't
done by
care.
now.
This is
Dude.
tactical.
You talking about like
I at least have a
twice
little
as strong?
protection.
Right,
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
fine.
No, no, no. No, I gave you something. I gave you something. That's no bullshit for all of that. I wasn't.
I just started working out.
Everybody's done, we're good?
I gotta start getting that shit.